Happy 250th birthday, America. I thought this would be a great occasion to do another one of Nub's specials. As always, I'm your host, Victory Nub, and in celebration of the 250th anniversary of the birth of the nation that I call home, we're going to be taking a look at the game adaptation of one of the most important films in the history of American cinema, Jaws. Originally developed by Westone, published by LJN, and released in the United States in November of 1987. We are looking at Jaws Retro Edition, which was published by Limited Run Games and released worldwide on February 13th of 2026. The game was developed around and released to coincide with the release of the fourth and final Jaws film to date, Jaws the Revenge, in which Chief Martin Brody's now-widowed wife Ellen must contend with another great white shark. Ellen flees to the Bahamas after the death of her son Sean at the hands of yet another shark in Martha's Vineyard, convinced the famous shark is now hunting her and her family. That the shark seemingly follows her to the Bahamas for the rest of the film would certainly seem to confirm her suspicions. Jaws the game features no named characters and has no explicit plot points that match the events of the film, aside from the vaguely tropical trappings of the game world and the final fight with Jaws, which, spoilers for the film if you've never actually seen it, involves players activating an electric shock device that forces Jaws to breach the surface of the water in an effort to impale the shark with your boat's bowsprit. I don't have any sales data for Jaws, and the reviews that I could find were a mixed bag of complimentary and dismissive, but it's safe to say that enough people had played and enjoyed the game, such as myself, that Limited Run Games decided to license the rights to the game to re-release it as Jaws Retro Edition. In addition to the original game, Jaws now features an enhanced edition that greatly expands the gameplay to feature new mechanics, new side quests, and a few new enemy types using existing assets. Don't want to spoil any of the new gimmicks. I have completed the game twice now, and we will get to see all of them today as I intend to do a full playthrough. It's actually pretty short still. The original game was incredibly short if you knew what you were doing. This one is a little bit longer, but we can still do it mostly in one sitting. I don't think I'll have to do 2 recordings to finish this one up. Anyways, let's go ahead and get it started. Now, we did look at this game years ago. I did a fun little 22-minute video after I'd finished completing our very first drinking game on the channel for Shadowgate, and I said, you know what? I love Jaws. I want to play Jaws. I'm going to record myself sounding like an idiot and complaining, or not complaining, but saying that I'm drunk the whole time. And we got that knocked out, and I think it was 22 minutes for the whole video. What we're going to try to do today, the original game's still there. We can play the original game, and the enhanced version of the game is available all in one package. We're going to do the original game and then the enhanced version, and we're going to compare the two to see what changed from them. The original game, very easy to complete quickly if you know what you're doing. I know that when I was younger, there were some friends that I had that were convinced it was not a game you could actually beat, and I had to prove them wrong by doing it in front of them, but we'll absolutely give it our best shot to do both games in the video here today. So let's get it started. I love that the curve of the N on Retro Edition looks like a shark fin. Just a little detail I noticed while I was getting my headset on here. All right, so we'll play the original. We may have to reset it to restart after we finish that. And then we will take a look at the enhanced version. I haven't actually messed around with the music player or the museum. There's like 3 songs in the game. There's the Jaws theme that's at the very beginning of the game. There's this song that's playing right now when you're on the overworld. And then there's like the song that plays when you're underwater hunting. It's not exactly a deep bench of music tracks to play. And they didn't add any to this game. Let me go ahead and mention that up front. Everything that was done in this game was done using already existing music or graphical assets. They didn't create anything new. All right, warning, no autosave, no kidding. Oof. All right. And I'm not going to rewind or anything like that. If we lose, we lose. Well, the game's really quiet. All right, anyway. So one of the big changes in the Enhanced Edition that we will notice right away when we start is that you have lives in this game. You do not have lives in the Enhanced Edition. If you die, you just get to keep playing. Big change. Very big change. Grab that. Also, shells are your currency in the Enhanced Edition, and you don't need to worry about shells too much in the Enhanced Edition. They give you points, but you don't have to have, like, a specific number of them to do anything special. Come on. I'm the best, baby! I don't think there's a turbo button here, and I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't need it. I'm too goddamn good. You definitely want to, and I may have talked about this when we looked at the game originally years ago, you do want to pick up some of the extra point items, like the crabs, because they actually have a secondary function where they increase your movement speed. So they actually have some value. I don't know if the starfish do the same thing. I think they're just points. Yeah. Alright, first things first, we have to go to the opposing dock in order to get, I think the first thing they do is they give you the tracker. Gotcha. Come on. Easy. This is a kid's game. Now I relayed the story before. We'll go ahead and relay it again. So this is one of those games that, you know, when people talk about, oh, their most, you know, impactful memory gaming, like, accomplishment when they were playing a video game. In this case, it does actually have to do with Jaws. And when I had first gotten to college, like 4-year college, because I had done community college when I was younger, and I was meeting my roommate's friends for the first time. I went over to their place, and they had a collection of NES games. And of course, as a gamer, I was immediately like, oh, I gotta see what they had in their collection. And they had a copy of Jaws, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I love Jaws. And one of them, like, kind of offhandedly had mentioned, oh, that game sucks. You can't even beat it. And I was like, yeah, you can beat this game. I've beaten the game many times. It's absolutely a thing you can do. They didn't believe me. They thought I was lying. So I said, is the NES hooked up? Let's go ahead and do this. I'll beat it right now. They hooked it up, pulled out the copy of the game Jaws, and started playing it, and... oh, crap, I'm going to miss all those. Managed to make it all the way to the end of the game in one shot. Didn't, I think I didn't even die. Like, I managed to make it all the way through the game without dying a single time. And when I actually managed to get to the end part where you actually use the bowsprit to stab Jaws in the gut and kill him, they lost their freaking minds because they had no idea how to do it. I think all of them were convinced that all you had to do is you get to the end of the game and then you just hit the strobe and that's it. No, you actually have to do something else. Getting him, shocking him isn't the whole point of that mode. You're supposed to be doing something with it. So I beat it, and they all lose their collective minds and freak out. Now, what undercuts that occasion is the fact that then one of them was like, oh yeah, all right, I'll show you something cool. I'm going to beat Contra. And I was like, okay, well, I've beaten Contra before, no big deal. No. He beat it without using the Konami code, and I think he died exactly one time the entire way through. And I was like, well, that makes me look like an ass. Alright, got it. Oh, whoa. I'm still the best, baby! Yeah, I hate the shallows in this game because there's just no room to play. And you can't, like, jump out of the water if you, leave. Uh-oh. Jaws is on me. What that little chirp means in this one. Get my power level up. You should try to go for 5 or 6 is, I would say, the baseline for trying to attack Jaws. You can do it at any time, literally. It's just that his health recovers, her health, whatever you want to call it, recovers between encounters, and you're doing barely any damage at the low levels. 5 or 6, you stand a decent chance of doing some harm to the shark every single time, enough that it's going to accumulate over encounters. I will say also, they're kind of shortchanging me on the conch shells. Or conch. I have no idea how you're supposed to say that. I think it's conk. Like batting someone in the head. You're gonna give them a conk. Uh-oh. Oh, no, you don't. I will say that having played the enhanced version of the game, the encounters that you have with the basic enemies in the original version of the game do feel kind of sedate. They do spice them up a little bit in the enhanced edition. Make them a little more interesting. But it comes with a nice little trade that we'll see once we actually do the enhanced edition of the game. Get out of here. You're nothing, kid. I'm going to need some more conks before we get to the next one. So I think we're a little bit early for the point total to get it, but around, I think if it's not 25, it's 50,000 points. You really want to start looking around the game world for the sub. There is a sub that you can pick up. The sub gives you an extra hit. In the original game here, of course, if you get touched by anything, sharks, squids, or whatever these are, jellyfish, you do die. So it's very much a one-hit kill scenario everywhere in this game. But if you get the sub, you actually get like one additional hit. And if you do get hit, you lose the sub. So you obviously don't want to do that because the sub moves fast and it has 2 modes of attack. Sub gives you a regular shot like this, but it also gives you an arcing bomb or grenade shot that you can use so you can get above enemies instead of being perpendicular or parallel to them on the same horizontal plane, basically. I think after this, we're going to go into another plane scenario. I think it's been 3. It's usually every 3 encounters, I want to say. Sharks are starting to show up in force. That should be enough to get another power level. Another facet of my history with this game that I don't know if I ever talked about is that I didn't originally own a copy of Jaws when I was a kid, when it had come out. This was a game that my next-door neighbors had, and I had played by going over to their house and experiencing it when they had owned it. I really liked the game a lot. And I ended up going back and getting a copy of it years later once I had my first job and I had the money to actually pick up older games. And yeah, I absolutely thought this was one of those ones that I gotta get because it's so good. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get it on the second pass. Ah! Oh, look at that! Cleaned up. Only gets 6 shells, so you get 1 shell for every, one shell for every 3 hits, basically, is how they do the math on it. Should be enough to get level 4 now. Ah, no, you don't. Oh, crap. Did I go the wrong... Ah, damn it. I went the wrong way. You have to go back and forth between the docks. I don't think I am short on shells. Now they're starting to introduce the more dangerous and aggressive jellyfish that come at you from angles. This is a dangerous area to go to the bottom, though, because the jellyfish are... well, hard to dodge! Oh, like that! You definitely don't want to take hits, because I think you lose a power level every time you do? Maybe you're wrong on that. Okay. Oh! He! Oh! Come on, you can't get me. Too damn godlike, this game. I'll be upset if I die before we finish the original. Get it? Get it? And we should be able to get 4 and probably 5 now. Let's see. Alright, so 4 is 7 shells. We're gonna get 5. No problem. Question is, can I get my submarine yet? Which I don't think I can. No! He may reach us. She may reach us. I wouldn't say he, it's a she. How the hell were there being baby killer sharks coming after everyone? Or not killer sharks, but great white sharks. If it was a male. It's gotta spawn. Have, I don't know what the word is for sharks giving birth. Or not give birth. Well, how do they do that? It's eggs, right? I don't know. Not a marine biologist. I have no idea how sharks reproduce. It's just like any other fish, right? They lay their eggs, and then the male shark does its business on them, and, you know, baby sharks hatch. I saw the sub, damn it. All right, we can go get it after this. Yeah, we'll have to get more shells and get to the next level. Probably 15. Aw, damn it. I'll touch it. Quick, get to the surface. It's funny, there are games that infuriate me to no end, and I cannot figure out how people can be so good at them. And this game is just like, I don't know, I flow with it. This is one of those ones that just never was a challenge to me. And it may be because I just got so good at playing it when I was visiting my friend's house that I can't reach it. But I just grew into being excellent at it. All right, here we go, more shells. We're gonna start getting the weird ones where they, yeah, damn. This is a tough one to do. I didn't get it. All right. Get you. Oh, no, hit. 3 of them, there we go. Oh, I got 4 of them. Very good. Ah, I missed. 4, good. I'll do a regular pattern here. We gotta go fast. All right, 16. Oh, let me get 18 at least. All right, we got 18. Might get 21. Or not. Ah, we only got 6. That sucks. I would bet it's enough to get the next level. All right, let's go get that sub. Sub collected. All we gotta do really now is just get one more level, and we should be all right. This is a really bad place to be fighting Jaws. Really bad. You never want to fight Jaws in the shallows. There's just not enough room to dodge his attacks, her attacks, whatever. But you can see we're already doing pretty significant damage. I don't think it's going to be enough to actually do the showdown with Jaws, but it'll be close-ish. The longer you go in the game, the more difficult the enemies are that you start facing. You'll start seeing nothing but the diagonal moving jellyfish. And also, eventually it'll just be all baby sharks. Do. I know, it's an annoying kid song that everyone now probably hates and doesn't want to hear anymore. It'll always be kind of connected in my brain to the Nationals winning the 2019 World Series because I am a fan of the Washington Nationals, and that was kind of their rallying song. Mainly because one of their utility guys that they picked up, for the playoff push, was a big fan of that and did like a little shark-based celebration every time he got on base and managed to get the other team members to keep doing the same thing. Oh, crap. Come here. Give me that. Yoink! I think Jaws' level's gone up just a tiny bit. Oh yeah, you can see it. It's gone up quite a bit now. So, we could probably start taking them on now. We don't have to wait any longer. Yeah, let's do it. Come on. Yeah, look at it. I am shredding him. Every time. I'm gonna say it every time. Not even worried about the mantas. They're not the problem. We're gonna do this. Alright, so. Shooting Jaws with a sub underwater is part of the equation, but now you actually have to kill Jaws. So, you do it as simple as this. You gotta get them lined up, her lined up, in a very small space right in front of your ship, activate the strobe, and then when Jaws breaches the surface, jam your bowsprit inside of her. Ah, I didn't get it. Too far away. You gotta be a little bit closer. I hope I get it on the first pass. Got it! It's over. That easy. That's how it's done. And I had a group of 18, 19, 20-year-old kids telling me this game couldn't be beat. It's like, what are you talking about? This is 100% a beatable game. All right, let us go back to the main menu. And we'll do the Enhanced Edition after I get a little tea in me. Now, if you're hoping for a dramatically different experience, I hate to say it, but it's not that different. Start a new game. Confirm. We're not going to continue. Just do straight up from the beginning. You can already tell there's a little bit of a difference because there's a story now. A series of deadly blah, blah, blah. You saw it. I can rewind. A series of deadly shark attacks has upended the peace of the sleepy tourist community. It's up to you to put a stop to these incidents and protect the people. Let me read! Your quest begins here. Good luck. You start at the dock for a reason. Welcome to Westport, Skipper. Where to? I don't know. In the Bahamas. It would be a Bahama accent, which I have no idea what the accent would be there. I don't know if I want to try it either. So you have 3 different places you can go when you dock. You're not just showing up at a dock and I'm getting a power meter added. You actually see that you have a money counter, no longer shells, and there is an energy meter. Now, why is there an energy meter? Because taking hits in this game does not automatically kill you. You have a health meter. Go to the cafe. Thanks for stopping in. Here for a meal or just a drink? Check the board for today's specials. You can upgrade 3 different stats now based on how much money you have. And the stats are pretty self-explanatory. Power increases how much damage you do with each shot. Speed involves your character model, not the speed of the shots or anything else. And energy is literally your health meter. The more energy you have, the higher your health before you die. If you do die in this game, again, there is no life count. You just revive and you lose, I think, money and your stats all go down by 1 level. Now, you see that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points for each of the stats. You can't fill it up right away. There are multiple tiers of the gameplay where you will actually be able to go a little bit higher on each of those stats, but right away, I think you can only fill it halfway before they cap you out. We'll do power. There's a good stat build right off the bat, and energy. Again, you do want to collect conch shells, or conch shells, because they are your quote-unquote money. Killing enemies, I don't think well, I think it gives you money, but the conch shells also provide you money when you're playing the game. I don't remember. I guess we'll find out in a second. Now, there's 2 different additional locations you can go to. What they'll do is they'll give you a quest that you can complete while you're out adventuring, and that quest will usually reward you with a bonus ability or effect, including your radar for tracking the enemy, as well as the standard enemies that you run into. You can now see them, and they look very much like the enemies from the Adventure of Link, where it's a little black and white model moving around on the body of the water that you can run into to initiate a fight. Shark attacks? I can help with that, but it ain't gonna come cheap. Wanna hire me? I'll get you your shark, tail, fins, head, and all, but it'll cost you 10. Bring 10 of those super rare seashells, and we got a deal. People aren't taking the shark emergency seriously. Up to us to save them from themselves, I suppose. All right, so let's get moving. One of the important things to note, you don't actually have to go to the other dock right away. In fact, you try and they'll just tell you, sorry, pal, this dock is closed for the season while we repair storm damage. See you next year. Yeah, you don't have to go there ever. Everything is done at the one. And there's one of our enemy groups that we could run into. Let's go ahead and do this one. Whoop. Or not. Get back here. So, they start you real weak. I can shoot exactly one harpoon. That's it. Yeah, you do get money just for killing them, but you also get money for the shells. But again, if you get hit, so for example, oh, I didn't touch him. I tried to touch him and I can't. I'm just too damn good. See, nothing happens. You just shake it off. You get to the harder enemies, they will kill you. And a nice little touch, they show you the health meter for the enemies you're shooting, so you know how much damage it'll take to kill them. Hey, and this is one of the new shell types. That gives you your health back. As everyone is familiar with going swimming in the ocean, when you see a red shell, you pick it up and put it in your mouth and you get health back. What? Alright, let's go buy some more stats. What are you doing? Buy some stats. Let's upgrade our speed a little. Upgrade our power again. And we'll do energy again. Energy is probably the least important to me because I'm so goddamn good, I just don't get hit. You absolutely want to upgrade your energy in this game, though, because it is hard not to get hit. Very hard. They start making the enemies move much faster and much more erratically, so in later levels, you're getting hit a lot. And you can see my 2 shots still aren't enough. Well, 2 shots are what it takes to kill the mantas, but I'm much closer to finishing them off. Also, the shells, for the most part, don't pop off screen when you kill the enemies here. But if they do, I think you can get close enough to grab them now. Oh, no, you still can't. That should be enough, right? There you go. Let's go get what he's going to give us, which is almost certainly going to be the radar. Nope, god damn it, I hit the wrong button again. All right, here we go. Look at that loot. All right, here, a deal's a deal. Hit that shark with this radio harpoon, and you'll be able to spot him when he's near. You don't actually have to hit him with the radio harpoon. It just starts working. This radio harpoon will tell you a bit more about what's under the surface. Yeah, basically it tells you where the enemies are way before you actually get hit. Sorry, I'm going to need to pull together a little more data before I can offer any assistance. He does eventually help you. What the hunter? What? Whoa, shoot. Finger touched the rewind button. I had an upgrade for that radio harpoon, but a weird-looking jellyfish snagged it. You're going to have to go hunt down a special type of jellyfish to get it. You should be able to tell because it starts flashing when you see it on the screen. You find it, it's yours. We'll do some more upgrades. You don't have to pay for anything else other than stats right now. In later areas, they do have an upgrade that you can buy at the shop that'll, like, give you auto fire or rapid fire or something like that. And one more stat boost. There we go. Let's go hunting. Is he going to do anything? No. All right. Out. Let's go. Keep my fingers off the rewind button. Don't need to cheat. Too damn good. There's your special guy. We do need to kill him. Get that item. Sitting on the bottom is not as dangerous now because you can take a couple of hits before you die, and the jellyfish aren't going to necessarily nail you with a surprise encounter. I might want to focus a little more on the other guys as well to get some money, but it's hard to hit this guy. Oh, damn it! Get it? Yes! All right, come here. Scenario doesn't end until you kill him or he disappears, and I don't think he disappears. I think he just keeps attacking until you kill him. And you notice there's an L number, which is his level, and a star next to it. You do see different levels of enemy as you progress through the game. including a couple of unique changes that I don't know if we see right away. I think it's in the next phase of the gameplay before we start seeing those new enemy types. There we go. Some kind of device was attached to the odd jellyfish you defeated. Maybe this is the upgrade the hunter mentioned? You should take this back to him to check. Hate the shallows, hate the shallows! Alright, we're out. How about this guy? Yep, that's the one. This radio receiver will let you track the shark's location from anywhere while you're on the water. See, they don't even change the picture. It's the same damn picture. The receiver will give you a glimpse into the... Oh, let me read it. At the ocean depths, press the button on the map. So basically, you're pinging, and it'll show you where the enemies are on the screen. Is that a radio receiver? I can improve on that, but I need data from the two encounters with the shark. We'll give you your damn encounters. Alright, let's go. So you can see enemies. Whoa! I want some mantas. Well, fine, whatever. Oh, it's so hard to do when you only have one. Gotcha. Gotcha. Reminds me of my one and only time successfully playing paintball. Which, I know, weird comparison, but I had some friends who were like all hardcore into playing paintball, and you know, they had the specialized guns and the rapid fire attachments and all kinds of goofy crap in there. They invited me along, but it's like, I don't have any paintball stuff. I really don't have the money to buy it either. Like, oh, don't worry, we have something to give you. And of course, what they gave me was like a single shot pump action weapon. They said, all right, you're gonna have to play with this. And I was like, oh god, I'm gonna lose. So I was playing, and they had this, what it was is they went out to like a place where they weren't supposed to be. I'm not gonna say where exactly to play this game because it was abandoned, and there was a it was nighttime, so there was a lot of great echo in the area that they were going to be playing, but at the same time you couldn't see where anyone was, and players that were out weren't going to tell everyone where the other person was hiding. And I rather smartly decided, you know what, I can't compete with these guys with the equipment they have and the experience they have playing this, so I'm just going to stay down until it sounds like I'm the only person left, because you had to announce when you were out. And it got down to me and like one last person, and I'm just very quietly staying in, you know, a very small area, kind of moving back and forth, checking to see if anyone was sneaking up on me. And I look across this arena that they had set up, and I see someone just peeking out of like a spot on the other side. Aim my gun, one shot, bam, right in the head. So I won that particular round, and that was the only time I've ever successfully done anything in paintball, because all the other times it was like I would start running across the field like everyone else would do, and I remember I was playing with a friend's gun that was a little more advanced that he had given me, and some dumbass little kid with his mom, I think it was his mom, run in front of me, immediately stumble, I trip because they fall in front of me, and I broke the damn gun. I was like, what are you doing? What convinces you when you're in the middle of running somewhere, drag your kid because they can't run as fast as you, and when they stumble, just stop carrying them? Like, that's what happened, basically. I don't have the data for it. So let me tend to my business, and you can mind your own. Now let's level up again. And we're about 1 or 2 levels away from being done. It might be, maybe a little bit further. Oh, let's get some shells. You can see Jaws is a tiny bit wounded from the shots that I've managed to land on him. Try it again. More shells. Yes, they're not worth a ton of money. Enemies give you money as well. Oh, Jaws here. Another big change, obviously, they use the boss fight music when you're not in the final fight situation. But so far, everyone's basically behaving more or less the same way they normally would. All of this is going to change once we get to the next phase. They're going to start doing some unique stuff. Should be enough data to, on the encounters with the shark for the oceanographer. Oh, yes. Yeah, you definitely want to ping while you're moving around because you'll see shells you can pick up for some extra cash. Perfect. The sonar attachment will come in handy when for getting a sense of what all is out there. Sonar, you can see what's in deep water as if it were at the surface. I don't think this does anything to affect what you can see. I think it actually stops the enemy in place, which is a big benefit. All right, let's see if the hunter does anything now. No? All right, how about the oceanographer? I bet your trigger finger could use a break. I spotted someone's lost autofire tool during a recent outing. Maybe you can find it. You're going to have to ping for that, so you do have to use the radar to find it. And 555, let's do one here. One here, and that's all we're going to have money for. All right, yeah, we can go higher than... It's like 8 or 10 where it stops. All right, let's go find that... So that blue, blue, blue sound is me pinging the radar, not the higher pitch one when Jaws is nearby. That automatically plays as soon as Jaws is within range. And while you can take lots and lots of hits from the little griefers, Jaws does a ton of damage if you get hit by her. So don't do that, okay? Grab it. Grab it. Alright. Oh, there it is! Got it. This looks like the autofire tool the oceanographer told you to look for. Grab this. Oh, fake out. Not hiding from the enemy. I just want to go back and get my autofire tool installed. Can't do it yourself. Yep, that's it. Automation is a lifesaver. Sorry, I'm going to need to pull together a little more data before I can offer any assistance. In other words, we don't have the level that we need in order for him to help. This work is making me hungry for steaks. Bring me 3 of them tiger sharks for dinner, and I got something nice for you. Let's add to the speed. That's it. Well, we can do energy, but I'd rather spend it on power. Like going in order. We need to actually go find a tiger shark. They may attack eventually. The longer you go through a phase, the longer, or the tougher the enemies start getting when you see them. The good news, if there is any good news, is that you can actually tell them apart usually. Because they do behave a little bit different, and I think they even have different colors for the difficulty of the enemy. Further you get in the game, these are all low-level grunts, so we don't have to worry too much. Alright, so we need to kill 3 of these guys to get the steaks he needs. There's 1. There's 2. And... there's 3. Done. That easy. Now we're just adding. Just adding some points out of this, you know? See ya. That's all the tiger sharks you need for the hunter. Oh, Jaws! I do like that they give you like one cursory pass without being at the surface before you have to actually start wailing on her. Now, a little trick that I think they actually fixed in this version of the game, if you're worried about getting hit, you can, all right, so you can still do it. Go to the surface, and Jaws won't hurt you. How does that make sense? I don't know. I didn't make the game. All right, let's get back. Understand? That's all I got for you. Let's go get that monster. It's the 2-shot! Now you can fire 2 harpoons at once. Sort of. It's not a double shot. It's just you can shoot twice without the... You can put 2 harpoons on screen at a time, if that makes sense. Like when you're playing Mega Man, you can only shoot 3 pellets on screen at once, and then you have to wait until one of them disappears or hits an enemy before you can shoot again. Same kind of effect here. You can shoot 2 harpoons on screen before, and they have to disappear before you can shoot more. I have an idea, but it's not for the faint of heart. Come back when you've mastered one of your skills. You mean like this? I don't know if I'm done yet. Yeah. Okay. It'll probably stop at level 8. So we gotta get some more cash. No, you don't. We're not ready. Oh, stop it! I said we're not ready. Not, come get me. I'm so tender and delicious. Watch, she's gonna come the other way. She's gonna come the other way. Whatever. Hey, oh. But now you can shoot 2. Makes me much more effective at shooting things. Damn it, Jaws! It doesn't affect anything. You just have to contend with Jaws while you're doing your thing. So if you lose health in this game, you can get the little red conches that will float to the surface, but also, if you go back to the beach cafe, when you upgrade your health, you can get all your health back, but if you've maxed out the stat, they also give you the choice to refill your energy for $1,000. Very expensive, but if you don't want to try to farm for the shells, you can do it that way. All I got for you. Still trying to get his, whatever it was. Alright, can't buy anything. Not yet. Take it. Damn it, it's in the shallows. Alright, we're almost done. I don't know if there is a cap on how many enemies have to appear before you finish this scenario. It feels like sometimes they go way over. We're gonna get attacked. Damn it! Should not have been shallows! That was very deep, deep water. Gotcha. Come on, Jaws. You know you're gonna show. Whoa! Ouch! Alright. Didn't even register on the health meter, but I got it back. Scoop it up. Alright, let's go back. Ah, the manta! Got sideswiped. Got manta swiped. How hard does a manta have to flick its tail to shoot a barb the way that it did that ended up killing Steve Irwin? Because he wasn't swimming in the water, he was like at the surface, so the barb had to be flung with some insane amount of force. Are we all at 7? Yes. First max skill, second max skill, and we're maxed out. So now the other guy should be able to give us whatever we need. Impressive. Here's the plan. Detonate this oxygen tank when you face the shark. He's tough, but not that tough. If you don't have this, you, I think, have to... I'm not sure. You may not even be able to finish the first phase. But ultimately, this is obviously a callback to the original movie where Chief Brody shoves an oxygen tank inside the mouth of the shark and then shoots it to blow up the tank. I don't think that's how oxygen tanks work, even pressurized ones. You shoot it and then it just starts shooting air out the side. It doesn't explode violently. But this is how you finish the first phase, and it's actually ridiculously easy. And we're all done. We can't add anything else, so let's just go get Jaws. Oh, very important. I forgot. You can bank cash going into the next phase. We got our auto fire tool, which means I just hold the button and it fires multiple shots. we are going to try to get a little bit of money before we move on to the next phase, because you can pick up some important items very early if you're willing to do a little farming for cash before you move on. Okay! Right in my face. Got it. Alright. Oh, let's grab that. Fight this shark. Tiger sharks are very easy to kill, or the baby sharks. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to do that. I gotta watch my trigger finger. It's right over the L. I don't know what they call it on the... This is a Nintendo Switch controller, the Pro controller. Whatever the left triggers button is called. Is it left trigger or L2? I don't know. My Nintendo Switch does a really good job of collecting dust. Most of my modern gaming, you know, I'm the oddball, I guess, because it's usually people playing games are on their Nintendo Switch or their PlayStation if they're on console. I do most of my gaming on my Xbox. It's one of those things where when everyone was going to Xbox to do multiplayer gaming because the network infrastructure was just so much better when it first was... It had become a destination for gaming on console. Was Xbox, specifically 360. And I just started buying most of my games for Xbox consoles, and it's been that way ever since. I don't think it necessarily means it's a better console, it's just most of my digital games are on my Xbox, so... you can't get this on Xbox. They only released it, for whatever reason, on the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. I don't even know if they did a PC release. I think it was literally just those two consoles, and that was it. It might be on PC. I don't know for certain. We'll do a little bit of damage to Jaws, but we're still trying to make a little cash before we move on to the next phase. Nope, didn't make it. Alright. Oh, shark! That guy. I don't know if the audio is going to pick up on this. There's some people outside that are detonating some fireworks. This is being recorded the week before the 4th of July, 2026. So, some people have already been celebrating the coming of the 250th anniversary of the country a little bit early. Not that I can blame them. Fireworks only come out for, what, a month and a half in the area that, well, pretty much in every area. They start selling about a month and a half before the actual event. So a lot of people will pick up those fireworks and start using them right off the bat because, well, they want to. I happen to live in an area where technically it's illegal to use anything that is airborne. All right, we've hit our max. But a lot of people still do. I think that the main issue is, at least in this area, firing something that flies to an area where there might be, like, some dead leaves. And if it lands in the leaves, catches fire, well, you've got yourself a forest fire. And that is the main concern that people have when it comes to, you know, firing any kind of fireworks that go airborne. Which is boring, because, you know, if you can't do that, then what are you left with? You're left with the spinning things and sparklers and firecrackers, and that's about it, which is boring. I don't even think you can do bottle rockets, technically, in this area. I happen to live in Virginia, and Virginia has a neighboring state in Pennsylvania, or a close neighboring state in Pennsylvania, that I don't think has any laws about airborne fireworks. So you can go there and get them if you can't get them in this area. But also, we're not that far away from South Carolina, where the big destination stop between the border of North Carolina and South Carolina is south of the border, where they sell lots of fireworks that would be considered illegal, not only in Virginia, but I think in North Carolina as well. So you go there to get your, and of course, it's very much in the branding and marketing that, hey, if you come here, you can get all the stuff you're not allowed to have in North Carolina. You can get all the fireworks that are airborne and considered illegal in other states. It could be worse. It could be, and, you know, it's funny people say this is something that, like it's something that happens nowadays, and it really isn't. We could literally just be firing rounds of, you know, handguns or rifles or whatever directly into the air. I have no idea if that's something that was actually done as celebration for anything back when the country was still fairly young, but they certainly made it seem like that was happening. If you've ever seen The Patriot, when I guess it was the celebration of the announcement of the Declaration of Independence, you see a scene where everyone's outside and they start discharging their guns in the air, and it's like, wow, that's it's not safe. Bullets don't just go up forever. Eventually, they get enough wind resistance and the effects of gravity on them that they just fall back down to the ground. Come on, Jaws, where are you? There you are. Let's do this! I'm gonna hunt for you all day. I'll just stay still from now on so we can try to get into a fight with him. Her. What a great movie by a guy that has basically destroyed his own career because of his alcohol issues and also probably what sounds like some deep-seated anti-Semitic feelings. And now I don't think he'll ever... He's going to be able to find people who will finance films that he directs for the rest of his career. I don't think that'll be an issue. I think he's going to have a hell of an issue trying to find anyone who will cast him in an acting role. If he's not the one doing the film, like directing it or whatever, he's not going to find a ton of people who are going to want to hire him. And it's kind of on him, you know. Whatever issues he was having with his, I guess it was his wife at that time, if you're dumb enough to allow them to record it, you kind of have what's coming to you. I find it interesting, and this is a side tangent, talking about the storyline for the fourth Jaws movie, which literally starts without Chief Brody. I think he's already passed away at that point. And in reading about it, because I think I've seen bits and pieces of the fourth movie. I've never seen the whole thing. I've seen all of the first three. I haven't seen Jaws 2 in its entirety in years, but I have seen it all the way through. And the movie, the fourth movie, starts with literally, hey, Chief Brody died of a heart attack. Well, Roy Scheider died of a heart attack. So, very prophetic. Fight over. That easy. You literally just wait until he moves in the target zone and hit a button. I don't know why you need a password. You can literally save. It might save your money when you go to the next phase. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water. Despite your victory over the marauding great white, the bay waters are anything but calm. It's up to you to investigate reports of a massive new shark lurking near this sleepy resort town. Slow down. I can only read it out loud so fast. Westport is open for business. What can we do for you? Let's go to the shop first, because as I said before, they sell some new things depending on the phase you're in. Hey, pal, be sure to check out the board for our specials du jour of the day. Isn't specials du jour of the day? Whatever. There's your auto fire tool. So right off the bat, you can get something that allows you to fire just by holding the attack button down. So we're absolutely going to do that. Your spear gun now has the auto fire upgrade. Can't upgrade anything else. We'll be fine. Go to the deputy station. Arrest for the wicked, huh? Guess we're shark hunting again. Adventurous kid. Sooner we deal with this shark situation, the sooner I can get back in the water. concerned mother's office. Oh no, shark attacks again? Well, just let me know what I can do to help. Act concerned? Hey, Chief, got any word on those shark sightings? I can't speak. Sure hope you can sort out those shark problems before I lose my sea legs. How goes the shark investigation? If anyone can solve this, it's you. We gotta do a little bit of action on the water before they'll let us do any quests. See, they're all moving sideways, and they all take multiple shots to kill, so it's gonna be a little work before we can get some money. We're gonna want to face mantas if we can help it, because the jellyfish are just too difficult to kill right now. And if you try to go to the East Port again, hate to tell you, but we had a shipwreck in the harbor and everything's jammed up. Then how did I get to the harbor? That's a lie, sir. Port's gonna be closed for weeks. But while it's closed, I'm still lonely. Chief Brody having sex with a grizzled old sea captain. He can't deny his powerful feelings for a grizzled old sea captain like the one in The Simpsons. It's one of my favorite lines ever from The Simpsons is when they have like one of those auctions for like having a date with someone, and this is the one where Apu meets his future wife, I want to say. And they have a group of like bachelors from the area, and no one wants to bid on any of them because they're all awful looking or have serious flaws. And the sea captain is one of them, and after not managing to get a single bid, he goes, "Gar, I'm unattractive." Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I've got one of the sharks. Grab it. So if you let the shark pass enough times without killing it, he will just disappear. But we're gonna kill him. Because I want your money. Your sweet, sweet shark juice. Now, if you've been paying attention up to this point in the game, we have not seen a single crab or starfish drop from the characters, from the jellyfish or the stingrays. You will find out why in a couple of minutes here. Alright, upgrade your power. Upgrade your energy. Upgrade your speed. Upgrade your power. And we should be able to do one, close to one pass. I don't think we can get speed. Oh, we got it. Just enough. Ooh, about $5. By the cost of a very expensive coffee. Let's see if we can get any missions now. No. No. And? You know, I kept that old radio harpoon you used last time. I just need to find it. This might take a while. So go out and then eventually she'll just tell you, hey, I found it. Stingrays. We're looking for stingrays. Well, we could probably kill a jellyfish now. And you can see the sharks are out in force. Even though we ran into what was supposed to be a jellyfish fight, so I don't know. There's one of the new ones. And they have different gimmicks. Instead of just being a little bit faster, you can see he charges. Obviously, different color scheme for the shark, but also I think he can. Oh, this one can't turn around. One of them can't turn around and come after you, and eventually they will just do nothing but swim back and forth to attack you. Oh. Gotcha. And some of the quests that they do give you as you progress in the game are like, hey, kill every type of enemy. They won't word it that way, but they'll be like, hey, kill every type of new enemy before they'll give you whatever you're looking for. Let's go back, pay for some new goods. Oh! Alright, 4, 4, 4, so we'll do 5. A 5. And a 5. Surely it's been long enough for that radio harpoon to turn up, so now she'll have found it because we had to spend money, basically, before she would do anything. Okay, backing up. Nothing from the deputy. Nothing from the adventurous kid, but the mother found it! Funny how it's always in the last place you look. Hope this helps. Anything else? Remember that oxygen tank? If we repair it, it would let you stay underwater longer. I mean, the one that I blew up in order to kill the shark, you're going to repair it? I don't think that's going to happen. The tank is still in the shop, but they said it should be ready soon. This may be another situation where you got to spend some money before they'll let you do it. Is that a radio harpoon? I know just the thing for that, but I need a little tracking data. Go out and fight some enemies, basically. Sure hope you can sort out those shark problems. Alright, he didn't. Come across that great white, let me know. In other words, we have to fight Jaws at least once before he'll do anything. Alright, mantas aren't too bad, but there's a new one. You can see they now wave as they go through the water. Make them a little bit harder to shoot. The higher level enemies, I want to say, give you more money. I don't know if I've paid that much attention to find out. It would be silly if they didn't. Alright, so yeah, they do. 20 bucks for the level 2 guys. And it was only 10 for the standard. I know I can take a hit, so I play a little more risky here. There's your health, conk! Damn it! Get hit with my spears. Don't give me just health conks. I want a money conk. Sounds like a heist movie underwater. Money conk. Alright, let's fight the tiger sharks. They're good for some cash. Oh, no, you don't. You don't get hit by these guys. This is a bit dangerous. This is dangerous. Open up your head filled with shell shock. This is dangerous. I walk through minefields to watch your head drop. It's something I don't really think too much about. I mean, occasionally it'll just kind of occur to me because, you know, I'll be watching a TV show or a movie or something and someone will mention, you know, important events that occurred in America's history. But it is something that does pop to me every now and then. That I live in one of the most consequential areas, not only in the country, but also in the world. Because I'm only 40 miles, 30 miles south of Washington, D.C. And the American Revolution took place in this state that I live in. George Washington lived 25, 30 miles from where I live. The American Civil War took place literally where I'm sitting right now. A lot of important events took place in the area that I was born and raised in. It's kind of weird to think about it. I mean, I literally have bullets that were dug up from the grounds of one of the nearby battlefields. I want to say it was in the battle that took place in Fredericksburg, the Battle of Fredericksburg. I have bullets that were dug up from the ground, spent rounds that were damaged from either hitting something or someone, or just hitting the ground. That's how close to the history of our country that I have been fortunate enough to be. And it is something that you don't really consider. It's just, it doesn't occur to you. Unless it, you know, it gets brought up somehow. Not to mention all the stuff that you can see just if you ever go to Washington, D.C., because all the most important, monuments and objects of historical significance happen to be in and around Washington, D.C. Arlington Cemetery, which was built on the grounds of Robert E. Lee's former estate, as kind of like a national FU to the guy who used to be the general of the United States military forces before joining the Confederacy. In fact, I think they kept the house intact when they basically dedicated the grounds to the cemetery. The Declaration of Independence is kept in the National Archives, which are, as part of the mall in D.C. You can actually see the document. In fact, I would not try to do it right now because I imagine the number of people who are visiting Washington, D.C. right now just to see the Declaration of Independence would be so out of control, it would basically be impossible to see it without waiting in line for an hour or two. But you could do it pretty much any day of the week because they do display it for public viewing basically every day that the National Archives are open to the public. Should be enough tracking data to check in back at the port. All right, let's go buy some upgrades. Yep, this is just what we needed. Now you can spot that shark from a safe distance. Now we'll just get a little chime whenever he's nearby. I'm going to be stuck ashore. I don't need my sonar. I'll lend it to you in exchange for 5 rare shells. Deal? I've already picked up a ton of shells. I don't think you can get it yet. You have to go out and get more. Since I got to live that landlubbing lifestyle, landlubber, I need some walking around cash. Oh, you're just in time. Here's that oxygen tank. Good as new. All right, anything else? There's a shark investigation. If anyone can solve this, it's you. Gonna need a better weapon for your long dives. We should save our pennies. In other words, get a cash... Oh, there we go. We cash in a few of those rare shells, and we should be able to afford an upgrade. All right, so either save some money or earn some shells, basically. We're not fighting you. Oh, God. We might be fighting you. We're not doing the thing that we're supposed to be doing. Oh, wait. We may be doing the thing that we're supposed to be doing. Come on, get over here. Gotcha. Get that money. 8, 9, 10. That's all the conch shells you needed. I'm gonna keep flipping back and forth. Conch and conch. It's one of those things. It's all circular. It all ties back in. That, however we say it, the British have to say it a different way, or however the British say it, we have to say it a different way. I'm pretty sure conch is very much a British pronunciation of the word, and conch is how Americans say it. So, let's go to the concerned mother. Nope, she didn't have it. Adventurous kid? No? All right, so it's the deputy. Deputy. Rightio, Chief. I've taken care of the haggling. Here, this advanced spear gun will let you fire twice as fast. In other words, you shoot 2 shots. I don't know why he says twice as fast. No, get in there. Not done yet. Hey, Chief, any word on those shark sightings? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to upgrade speed. Thankfully, the letters are all exactly 2 points high, or 2 points wide, rather. So I know I have 8 power, 8 energy, and 8 speed because they take up the space of 4 letters. All right, let's go find some enemies. There we go. Oh! Are we going to see a new... I guess we already have been seeing a new type of jellyfish. They do have multiple levels for every enemy, and we haven't seen the ones that I thought we were going to see yet. That they'll probably be in the next phase. Yep. Looks like you found enough rare shells to make that trade, yeah. But I didn't find enough before! Oh, crap, it's Jaws. I've got a couple of the tiger sharks. We're not ready for you, Mama. What? Nope. Ooh, cleaning them up! Oh, damn it! See, that would have been one of those times where it was like, I got what I deserved in the original game because I got way too close to the side of the screen where enemies would be spawning. But here, you can take the risk because you have an energy meter that will be replenishable if you go back to the beach cafe. Or just kill enemies and they'll drop stuff. Yes! Score! Thanks. Here's that sonar. I could have just given it to you, but I'm greedy. I know a trick for improving your spear gun, but I need a rare crab claw to improve the firing mechanism. So again, we hadn't seen crabs yet. We're going to now. I've got a tool in my chain locker for you, but I dropped my key by mistake out there somewhere. We have to ping for it, basically. Sonar, great idea. With a little more tracking data, we can put that system to good use. What do I need here? More info. So we gotta go fight some more enemies. Maybe run into Jaws a few times. And we just gotta go find the crab for the other thing. Alright. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. We can probably go to 10 before we cap out. Looking for a crab or a tool. There's the crab. Get it. We're probably going to face Jaws here. And stay low. I have to. There's your crab. So now instead of a power-up, the crab is an enemy! And a feisty one at that. He has already taken half my health. Now, the good news is I don't think he disappears. He's just like the other enemy that we saw earlier that we can fight on the screen, and he'll just stay on here until you finish whatever task you had. But he is dangerous, so we might want to clear some other enemies before we try to take them on in earnest. Oh, go get it. Got health back. And you can see he actually shoots projectiles. If those hit you, they encumber you and make you a lot slower and more awkward moving. Very tricky. Got him. All right, we got our crab claw, so now we can go back. Oh, damn it, there's the radio harpoon item. It's probably gone if we go back. Not a guarantee, but usually they move after every encounter that you go to. That was close. So the gameplay is a little more intense than the original game. But again, I can also afford to take hits. Oh, let's go get that item. Got it. It could be the key. It could be. I don't know. Is this key-shaped object actually a key? Let's go find out. Sorry, boss. Still need a little more info so I can fine-tune this gadget. How about the adventurous kid? Wow, how'd you find my key? Amazing. Here's those cable cutters. Again, each phase is kind of in reference to a specific movie in the franchise. So in the second movie, if I'm not mistaken, they trick Jaws into biting a power line that happens to be running in the water, and that kills him. Why did they need cable cutters for that? I don't know. But that's the tool that I think you need to finish the second phase. Okay, get that shark in range, strobe it out of the water, and then let her rip. With cable cutters, I don't know. That's what you call a reach. In other words, they didn't know how to make the gameplay fit with the story of the second movie without altering how the final scenario is going to play out, so they just threw an item in there, and it doesn't even make sense. Oh, that's exactly what I need. Hang on. Okay, now you can fire 2 spears at a time. So now we do a double shot. With this 2-time spread, your shots are wider than before. What does that have to do with the radio harpoon? Never mind that, just look the other direction. I think they don't do anything else after this. Go give that shark a real shock. Remember, I'm the one who gave you the cutters that'll save the day. Please be careful out there. Everyone is counting on you. These 2 are done. We have 1 more item from the deputy, and then we can finish the phase. Let's go buy some stuff. Buy the... Ooh. I can upgrade health now and get my energy back, or I can do speed. Speed hasn't really been an issue up to this point. Let's do energy. And we're capped at that one. We can see if anyone does anything if you cap one of your stats, but I don't think that'll be the case. Nope. And if that... Oh. My finger is slipping on the L trigger. That should be all of them. I want to see all the enemies. Look at that. That is a beast-slaying weapon. It's a man's weapon. It's a gun taped to another gun that does double the gun. It's about as American as an American weapon can get. Go back and do the speed upgrade. And then we will do... Yeah, see, you can still get your health back by coming here. You got to pay $1,000 every shot, though. It's not per pip. They give you all your health back, but you have to spend $1,000 to do it. They're not going to make it cheap. You want full health without doing, you know, the hunting for those, the conks. They're going to make you pay for it. Get that conk! We can probably start doing damage to Jaws now, but we'll hang back a little bit because we want to get some more money, not only to finish the stats, but also to pad our reserves when we get to the next phase. If they don't give you an item right away, like the auto-fire tool, at the very least, you can start out with a nice boost to your stats, which you definitely want to do if you can help it. Whew, you made it. Take that data back to port. Alright, so let's go here. Let's upgrade our power. Maxed. Now we have 1 more stat we can do, which is speed. Go to the deputy. Chief, this will make it so that your sonar can isolate that monster. This tracker will pin down anything out there, no matter how slippery. This will stop the enemies from wandering on screen. Hopefully this time that monster will stay down. But if you want to fight the mantas, you can do it. Now we're going to get attacked by Jaws. Damn it. If the fin breaches the surface of the water before you get into a fight, Jaws will show up. It's the rules that they use for encounters with Jaws that aren't directly contacting him or her. Still not doing much damage. Now we can go fight a crab. Let's go fight a crab. Ah! Gotcha. So now we can see regular crab enemies here. Easy to kill. These are good for getting a bunch of cash quickly because they don't jump really. I don't think the first phase of them do. Later phases, they will get a lot more elusive. They'll hop around a lot more and have a ton of health, and they are actually one of the harder enemies to get rid of. because they shoot those bubbles that we've seen already. Ah, Jaws! Oh, suck it! I'm the best, baby! Alright, we have maxed everything out. And I don't think there's anything else we could do. Yeah. Now it's just getting fights with Jaws. I do want some money. We'll get some money first. I think it's same as before. It's a cap at 2,000, which is good. They don't want to give you time to, like, bank lots and lots and lots of cash on the easier phase before you go to the next one. There we go. Ow. That jerk. Health? Oh! Another health. Another health conk. Grab that. Grab this. Oh, so close to 1776. Okay, so we can't go higher than 2,000. We'll try to bank as much as we can, but we are going to start attacking Jaws in earnest here. Do more than 2 points of damage. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, he's going fast. Get out of here. Shooting your butt. Can't do anything about it. I'm shooting you in the butt. High five. Alright, so it's 3,000 that you're capped at. So they give you a little bit more playing around room. But you also have to keep in mind that everything's going to be more expensive as you go through the game, including upgrades for your stats. So that's why they give you that extra breathing room. I'm going to miss some of these easier to kill enemies because they are definitely going to get harder very quickly here. I don't want to kill a jellyfish because they keep this scenario going longer and we can do more damage to Jaws between encounters. Every time you escape without killing Jaws, she gets a little bit more health back. So you don't want to let scenarios go by where you do barely anything, or else she's just recovering health, not losing it. So I think she got like 1 pip back there. Uh-oh. Fight! Gotcha. Oh, damn it, I took a hit. Look at that health conk. I like to think that's what what lobotomies are. They're health conks. Because they're breaking a part of your brain for science. For health in science. Alright, we're getting there. Come on, Jaws. I saw something. Saw something today that was weird. I didn't know this was something that they actually do. And legitimately for, like, scientific reasons, or not scientific reasons, but for health-related reasons. Apparently, one of the ways that they have started treating depression is electroshock therapy. I don't know how long this has been in practice, but I didn't know it was a thing until I saw it today. But apparently, if they do it a certain way, the electric currents will actually help to rewire, reconfigure the neural pathways that will help relieve the symptoms of depression. which sounds like just absolute BS when you hear it. But apparently this is one of the options that they now consider for treating people with depression. But it also comes with the stigma associated with you had to be shocked into being not depressed. So I imagine it's not a common treatment that people allow doctors to give them for it. Oh. Oh! A big change from the original Jaws in this game is that, of course, they give you a little reticle to show you where the effective shot is. And Jaws is not playing nice. The good news is, just like the original game, you could do this forever. Let the fin go back and forth on the horizon. I wasn't comfortable doing it there. I want it to be dead center. You don't have to be dead center. Come on. Oh, oh, there we go. You have to fire the strobe and then hit another button to finish this phase. The last phase, you'll have to do it like you did in the original game, where you strobe to get the shark out of the water and then stab it with your bowsprit. I keep hitting the damn rewind button by accident. Wish you could disable that. Some time has passed since you put a stop to the deadly great white's predation twice. Time enough that a new danger has emerged to threaten the safety of a lively tourist attraction. The third movie, which takes place at a water park. Can you put a stop to this mighty creature's hunt for its next meal before innocents are hurt? Stop going! I want to read! Alright. Park concessions. So now this is related to the third movie. For those who haven't seen it, basically, Jaws appears at a water park, a SeaWorld-style water park, and starts attacking the animals there, the employees who set up the, various attractions like skiing and doing stunt skiing where they like stack people on their shoulders when they do stuff. And I think at one point, and the other thing that they thought was so important for this movie, because it's the third movie, they did it in 3D. And one of the big attraction scenes from that movie is the scene where a bunch of people are going through one of those underwater tunnels that you can see through because it's all glass. And the shark comes up and just starts bashing into the side of it to break it and drown everyone. Yeah, all of the movies after the first Jaws were basically just invented whole cloth because they wanted that sweet, sweet sequel money. And they went down in quality precipitously from the first one to the very last one, which is considered one of the worst movies ever made, believe it or not. All right, thanks for stopping in at Eastport. We're now at the eastern port instead of the west. What's on your agenda for today? This is a disaster. We can't afford to let a deadly predator run rampant. This is a tourist destination. Scientist, our dolphins are having a fit. There must be a predator nearby. I'll do what I can to help my sea friends stay safe, or just say whatever. Adventurer's Hut. So you're the one they tapped to help track down this super shark, huh? We'll see how that goes. I don't think they tapped anyone in that movie. It was just Dennis Quaid, who was one of the employees doing all the work, wasn't it? Sorry, no time to chat. We're all in crisis mode here. Check back later, okay? Any luck? I've never seen the dolphins this agitated before. My poor little guys. These are some dangerous waters. You want to work with me, you gotta prove your mettle. In other words, I gotta go kill some stuff first. No. Get in there. Ooh, excuse me. Hope you're enjoying your visit. Care to take home a souvenir. Blah, 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 blah. So we can get the auto fire again. I would recommend doing that as a matter of course every time if you have the money. Get it? So you don't have to jam on the attack button. And then spend the rest on the other upgrades. So they do start at the same price point, but obviously the higher you go in each stat level, the more expensive they're going to get. So the high-end stuff, you're probably paying $1,500, $1,600 per pop now. But with that extra grand, we can give ourselves a nice little leg up to start the festivities in Phase 3 here. All right, so we are tapped on cash now. Let's see if anyone is willing to help us out. We leveled up a bunch. Uh-huh. Say, nice spear gun. It used to have an upgrade attachment, but I have no idea what's happened to it. It's out in the water somewhere. Any luck? Never seen the... Yeah, okay, we've already seen that. Hey, sorry this is no task for an amateur, so he still won't help. All right, let's go. See if we get any new enemies now. Not yet. Still the level 2 enemies. You don't see level 1 enemies anymore. They're all level 2 or higher, including some new level 3 variants. Why am I seeing nothing but mantas when I ran into a jellyfish? That makes no sense. Alright, let's go back. See if he'll let us do anything, if that was enough to prove my mettle, killing innocent stingrays. I'm a monster. Alright. Sounds like someone lost that attachment just offshore somewhere. Alright. Nothing there. Nope. Alright, keep at it. We probably need the radar to find the item the manager is looking for, if I had to guess. We don't have it yet, so... Ah, there's a new variant. These guys take more damage, and they jump out of the water and then go back to the floor of the water here, which is where you should be trying to kill them. Gotcha. Got a health conk. Gotcha. Gotcha. Health conk! Words I never thought I'd say. Health conk. Come on, there you go. Ah, damn it. I got it, I got it. Alright. Damn it! He did that on purpose. Jerk. Come on, come back. Gotcha. And we're done. Let's see if that was enough. Also, upgrade at least one stat. Oh, we can do 2. Alright, so we want to do energy and speed. Alright. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nope, still being a jerk. Whatever. I don't think you can see the item that the manager's looking for until you have the radar ping. Until then, you can't see anything. Alright, come back. Oh! Gotcha. Oh god. Getting hit. Too many hits! That's what they said about the Backstreet Boys. Too many hits. Oh, I got the health conk before it went up. Gotcha. Up, I gotcha. Gotcha. I don't think proving my mettle involves collecting conks, but you never know. That might be what the other guy is looking for. Gotcha. Alright, well, I haven't seen anything just randomly on the screen, so let's go back to the dock. See, we've done enough to get our help. We're at 6 each, so do power. Do energy, and that's it. Because, we're 5 short! Nothing? Nothing. And he still has his attachment thing that he's looking for. I think I might have just seen it up here. No, just graphical glitch. I guess in the process of adding new content to the game, it didn't occur to anyone to try to fix the screen scrolling effect. And yes, that is a new shark, and as I said before, they do chase now. Instead of just going off screen, they come back and forth. If you let one of these guys survive long enough with these passes, they will eventually just run off screen and then go away. We're not trying to let happen, because killing them is, I think, part of the quest that the one guy's looking for. I'm fairly certain his whole thing is he wants you to fight all the new enemy types before he'll give you his help. Oh. Alright. Alright, alright. We're alright. Really could use the weapon upgrade now. There he goes, he's gone. Gave up too early because I hadn't been hitting him enough. That would be the worst boxing match ever. The enemy gave up because he wasn't getting hit enough. Come on, I'm bored! It just yells, I'm bored. Oh, big damage. Jeez. Don't get hit by these guys. I don't want to suffer my first death, but it is probably going to happen in this phase. This is one of those games that, unfortunately, no matter how good you are probably going to die multiple times. Because the enemy is harder and harder to dodge and finish off as the game progresses. Oh, health conk! Health conk! Gotcha. Oh! Health conk. Surely you've proven your mettle by now. There you go. And let's go get whatever he was going to give me. Maybe a weapon upgrade? Well, I'm impressed. Here, this spear gun will double your rate of fire. Awesome. We needed that. Alright, how about anything else? Tagged a mantle with a radio harpoon, but it's out of battery juice. Maybe you can locate it. Other from the scientist. Still haven't found the attachment yet. Alright, 7, 7, and speed needs to go up. And power. Yeah, I probably should have gone for energy, but we'll survive. Have faith. Looking for that radio harpoon attachment, or whatever it was that the manager lost. Again, not entirely certain, but I think that's one you have to ping in order to find it. I haven't seen Jaws yet, either. No Jaws. And if you try to go to Westport, sorry, we're having our annual inspection done. Find another port! Oh, the damn rewind again. And here's another new enemy type. Starfish. I made the starfish an enemy in this game. No more speed upgrades by picking up these little guys. Oh, crap. I'll die. Dare die. Oh, whoa. No, you don't. Ah, damn it, I died! I just lost a stat point for every one of my stats. That went back down to 6, and, that sucks. That's part of the reason why you don't want to die in this one, is all of your stats go down. I don't think they take away any of your upgrades. We still have a 2-shot weapon. Yeah, alright. So don't die. And definitely don't get hit by these tiger sharks, because they are rough stuff. Double shot is going to make this much easier. Ah, ha, 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 ha. You died. Out of the way. Yet again, I ran into a jellyfish and have not found a single one. I think what that is the game won't tell you what you're fighting unless you have the radar attachment, and then it'll show you exactly what it is. So they all look like jellyfish, even if they're not. I'll conk! See ya. I'll conk! I gotta start yelling that whenever I get food. like out at McDonald's and they give me my nugs, I just yell, health conk! And scoop it. Scoop it. Oh! You can get me. That health conk. Alright, let's go upgrade. Or return to grade. Alright, now we're back where we were before. Yes, alright, so we have to buy speed again to level everything at the same spot. Still can't see the damn radar item I need. This is bad. Where is the item I need? Wild that the game goes so long without you ever seeing Jaws in the third phase. Alright, fight. I think the movement patterns of the enemy may clue you into what you're fighting, but I don't want to make that promise. I don't know. Like, this may have been a fight for the starfish because they kind of do that wave back and forth when they swim in the water. And again, no marine biologist, but I don't know if starfish are really that dangerous to anyone. I don't think that's a thing. Now I'm going to find out there is some variety that lives in Australia that can kill you with a single touch, and that wouldn't surprise anyone because everything in the waters off the coast of Australia is designed to kill people with maximum pain. That is, I'm pretty sure that's one of their big marketing slogans is, hey, come to Australia, don't get in the water. Just don't get in the water. That's all it says. Don't get in the water, mate. Come on. Like, that's, for some reason, my Facebook feed is just inundated with the weirdest crap. It's like, hey, what do you like? And I won't tell Facebook anything, so it won't know what to market towards me. It has to just fish that crap from what I pause on for more than 5 seconds. There's a video I see on there all the time where some dude is, like, going around in the waters off the coast of Australia, and he's looking for a blue-ringed octopus. Now, again, not a marine expert, or marine biology expert. Don't know a ton of things about various underwater animals and how dangerous they are to human beings, but I do know what a blue-ringed octopus is, and the fact this guy is actively seeking one out is just bananas. Blue-ringed octopuses are one of the most venomous creatures on planet Earth. They have the poison that the fugu fish is rather famous for, which is called tetrodotoxin B. Tetrodotoxin P, if I can say it right, B, is basically a paralytic. If it gets in your body, you will be paralyzed to the point where your lungs and your heart will stop functioning. And this guy's wandering around in the waters off Australia and just picking up rocks to see, hey, is there one of these deadly things that can kill me under there? And insane. Just no. Don't do dumb. I do the count here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I'm going to do health. 1, 2, 3. And speed. Still can't do any of these missions because I haven't found the items that I'm looking for. Okay. Attack me! Hey, there's some crabs. Crab legs are one of those things that it's probably the American equivalent, if I had to guess, of caviar. Which sounds ridiculous because caviar is so expensive. If you haven't had crab legs recently, crab legs are ridiculously expensive. But I say they're the American version of caviar because I imagine if you live in, say, Russia, where the beluga whales is it beluga whales? What do they farm it from? Whatever fish craps out the eggs that they use for caviar. If you're near where that food type is sourced, it's probably going to be significantly cheaper. Now, I happen to live in an area where one of the food types that they happen to have in abundance from fishing off of the shore is soft-shell blue crab. And soft-shell blue crab, if you want to get crab meat in this area, can be fairly cheap. But I think most people, when they think of crab legs, they probably think of the Alaskan king crabs, those monstrous, like, spider-legged crabs that you might see if you ever watched The Deadliest Catch. Those, to get them in the area, because of course they have to fish for them off the west coast, up near Alaska, are going to cost quite a pretty penny, but you're also getting a ton of meat out of them legs, because they're so big. Soft-shell blue crabs, very tiny. Very small. I mean, not like you can scoop up 15 of them in your hand small, but by comparison to a king crab, very small. By the way, talk about a TV show that, no matter how fascinating the subject matter may be, managed to milk a hell of a lot of seasons out of the act of going fishing for crabs. I don't know if I'll ever understand it. I could have seen maybe a 3 or 4 season run before the act of hunting for crabs could have run the course and people would have just gotten bored and stopped watching. I think it's still on the air. I remember watching it when I was like in my early 20s, and I think it's still in the air. It's still in the air, and I'm like 45. Damn it! Where are the things I'm supposed to be fighting? All of my stats are maxed, or getting close to max. I still haven't finished, what, the second mission? Where is it? Dominating the enemy with a power and a precision that they've never seen before, and I keep hitting the damn rewind button by accident. I am not going to use it to cheat the game today, but at the same time, it's like you breathe on the left trigger and it fires. The game is also not advancing encounters with Jaws at this point, mainly because they're waiting for me to trigger whatever mission that I'm supposed to be doing, and I cannot, for some reason, find the radar harpoon that I need. And it's not jamming on a button, and I haven't seen a different enemy type that is flashing or doing anything weird that would say, hey, catch this guy, get your harpoon. I think this mission could have been better designed. Just a thought. I also said it was just off the shore. Well, I'm searching just off the shore, sir. There is no harpoon here. No harpoon! None! That also may mean that I have to go into, like, the shallows to get it done. There is a new manta. You can see the pattern is even more erratic. And they move even faster. So the further you get in the game, the harder the enemy is to even hit, in some cases. And if you do, they still take way more damage to kill. So we're getting challenged by some real toughies. Damn it! Quit touching. Will you let me shoot you? Alright, hit me here, guys. Right here. No, not, well, whatever. Let's do power. Let's do energy. I think we can go up 2 or 3 more with each of those stats. Alright, I'm gonna stay right here and let an enemy come to me. It's right off the shore. This is what he kept saying. Come here. Someone come here. I'm right off the shore. No, not Jaws. We're gonna get hit. Now we'll get to see what the third phase Jaws looks and acts like. No changes to the physical appearance of Jaws in this game, but he does have some new tactics. There is the one that we needed. And you can see he takes way more damage now. I don't mean Jaws, I mean this manta ray. Okay. I need the other mantas to go away so that I can kill this one. Please leave. You're almost done. Gotcha. There we go. Now it's over. There's something attached to this manta. Let's go back. This one? No. This one. You found the needle in the haystack. Incredible. This will be a big help. I don't know what it did. How it goes? I'll let you know if you come up with any clever ideas. I can rig a receiver for your radio harpoon. Okay, so now we do have radar. Just take care not to hurt any innocent sea life, okay? And now we upgraded, I think. Spot any smaller sharks, they can help us triangulate data on the big one. Now we gotta go fight some tiger sharks. Still haven't found that thing yet. Let's do speed. I know we need energy. We'll be fine. Oh! I still don't have the damn radar! Why do we have radar, game? I just want to see. No. No Jaws. Oh, okay. So they do show you what you're fighting now. And I did want to fight that baby shark, but... Okay, we'll fight a crab. You pulled my leg, I'll fight a goddamn crab in combat. Hand-to-hand combat. I'm really fast now. Really fast. And handsome. I picked up the stat that increases my handsome by 5%. Damn it! Don't touch! No one touch! Alright, so we're killing the jellyfish pretty easily now. Even the level 3s. It's very nice. That conch. Boink. I need baby sharks. Do. No! I want the baby shark behind you! God damn it. I didn't hit a single one of those mantas. Not one! They're all popping at the surface, which is why they're disappearing so fast. I gotta do it down here. God damn it. It still boggles my mind that mantas are capable of flinging a spine at human beings that could potentially kill them, and yet we still allow like places like SeaWorld to have open tanks where people can walk up and just pet mantas. Or at least the last time I was at SeaWorld, they did that. Maybe they've changed their mind since then. Alright, nothing. Stop that. Stop it. The damn rewind again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So add power. Manta! You're so damn hard to kill! God, it's like they turn at the last second when I'm shooting at them. Health conch! And now I'm picturing like a doctor in a doctor's office, like about to like whack someone over the head with a mallet, yelling, "Help, conch!" And the nurses are like, "I think there's something wrong with the doctor." Oh, come on. Alright, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got you. Take that. That. Go back up for the health conch. Got it. No, you don't. Come on. No, what are you doing? Don't touch. No touch. Health conch. Oh. A sneaky surprise conch. Oh boy. That was closer than I meant. Sneaky surprise conch. That sounds like a bedroom accessory for the intimate times. Sneaky surprise conch. Damn it! That should be more than enough data for now. Why can't I find the goddamn item that I need? It's gotta be because this guy gives you the item to ping. Nope, not that. That should do it. This receiver should make the hunt a little more efficient. We'll see. Can you collect a little more data for me? I need it to distinguish between different types of sea life. Nothing there. Still can't find it. I don't know. I don't know why they made this one so weird. Got energy. Alright. Let's go out in the water. Oh! Right into it. My least favorite enemy. Not even that they're hard to kill, or not even that they're dangerous, it's that they're just hard to shoot! Unless you get right in their face. I don't want to do that. I like living. Damn you! damn you and your undulating swimming motion. Frickin' rabbit, you're just doing a zigzag to fool the predator. And it's working! Damn you, it's working. Alright, so I can ping now. In theory, I should be able to find the thing I'm looking for. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ping, 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 ping. Ah, stingray. Now, one of the things that would have been wild if they found a way to do it. And, of course, this would go back to the original game, but, of course, they were never going to make this change. As if there was a way you could, like, shoot up. And I do mean shoot your harpoon gun up. I don't mean be able to use hard drugs while you're playing the game. I don't think that would help any. It's morphine time! And then just inject yourself with some morphine. Alright, where's the thing? Where is it? I want it. I want it, I need it. Oh, damn it. Now we're gonna get attacked by Jaws, too. And some starfish. Means this phase is gonna be hard to finish safely. Look how fast Jaws moves now. That's how they're gonna make her more deadly. And also, she changes elevation now instead of just going in a straight line. And circles back. Mouth conk! Whoa! Running into Joey Lawrence over here. Whoa! Well, there's a reference that only 90 kids will ever get, because Joey Lawrence isn't a thing anymore. He just doesn't register to anyone outside of anyone who watched TV in the 90s. And if I'm not mistaken, and of course this is not something that's hilarious, but I just bring it up as a point of fact, it may have been because he may have been one of the victims of the predatory behaviors of Hollywood executives. Unfortunately, if you were attractive, male or female, there were producers out there who were willing to take advantage of you sexually. Speed. Power. Alright. Power's maxed, which means we can go up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for each of these stats. Oh, damn it, right into Jaws. In the shallows, too. We are in trouble. Well, there's our radar item that I've been looking forever for. Maybe it was just they wanted you to fight Jaws in the shallows in order to find it. I don't know. Dangerous, stupid. I wouldn't do it intentionally. Oh, great. Alcock! Oh, damn. Didn't get the benefit of the doubt of dodging Jaws on the surface this time. I scratched my eye. Alright. Go back to shore so we can advance a bunch of things. Because I think a lot of things were hinging on me finishing this first damn mission for the manager. What's this? Could it be that missing spear attachment? Yes, please. Please give me upgrades for the spear. Hey, that's the spear gun attachment I mentioned. Finders keepers, friend. It's all yours. What, you thought I was going to give it to you? Get bent, dude. I know a guy with a tricked-out spear gun who'd be willing to trade for a certain item on his trophy wall. Well, what is it? A special rare starfish shows up in these waters sometimes. A collector would love a prize like that. You're on the right track, but like the saying goes, there's other fish in the sea. Oh, God, so funny. All right, let's upgrade our energy. That's the only thing we can upgrade. And then speed is it. That's all we had left other than missions. And we have to finish the missions to get the money necessary to, or not the money, but get the items necessary to finish Jaws Phase 3. Keep forgetting to ping while I'm swimming here, or boating here, so that we can find any shells. We want shells. Shells good. Hey, we got our double fire. You'll also notice that, at least yet, we have not found a submarine. You do get the submarine eventually. It is part of, I want to say, Phase 4 and only Phase 4. Oh, damn it. Get back here, you son of a... I don't know if the double fire actually results in 2 hits every time. I don't think so. We need 2 grand. And... oh, there's crap. We'll absolutely use the money that we get past what we needed to finish the final stat to contribute to our spending money at the beginning of Phase 4, which I think is the final phase, because they did phases for each movie in the franchise. It seems like plenty of data. Let's check in. There's another word that I've said 2 different ways today. Data and data. There is one of the enemies we gotta fight. Ah, damn it, he got away. Son of a... Alright. I didn't get that one. Thanks, okay. I think this tracker should be able to isolate the Marauder now. Which just means the enemies will be stopped in place. It's dangerous to face a great white directly. Let's collect some data from its less deadly cousin. We spotted the shark, and only high-yield explosives can stop it. Okay, well, that's... yet again, I think that's how they finished the 3rd movie. That's why you have to find high-yield explosives. This stuff ain't for just anyone. In other words, max out your stats, and he should give them to you. And... you're serious about this? You need to prove you can face some truly dangerous situations. Okay, so we have to kill some enemies. Might even have to fight Jaws a few times. Alright, so go find rare sharks and go find the starfish I need. We're looking for sharks. Wait, go back. Got it home in time. Got it. This is what we need to fight. Super rare sharks. There it is. You can see there is 3 different varieties of shark here, including the one that will be the menace in the next area. And, of course, Jaws had to show up. Make this just a nightmare. We really just need to kill the flashing shark, none of the others. Killing them can help speed up the elimination of enemies that will keep appearing on screen, but we really just need to kill this guy. Let's get rid of these guys as well. So close. Got him. Alright, so. Well, worth taking a bump for. That guy out of the way. Jaws got damaged a little bit. This must be the exotic shark the scientist mentioned. It must be. It kept flashing. Most sharks don't flash. That's not what they do. Unless they're wearing a trench coat and have nothing on underneath. We'll take some health. Didn't need it that bad, but we'll take it anyway. I think that'll do it. This sonar system should lead you right to the Great White Shark, one that I've been able to see the whole time. I'm all out of tech tricks, I'm afraid. From here on out, it's up to you. And we haven't proven our metal yet. So let's go find a starfish, and there it is. Let's go find a... there's the thing. So this one is very starfish-like in that when you shoot it, he breaks off in pieces that can fully regenerate into more starfish. It's one of the dumber things that sailors thought they were doing when they would see starfish. They thought there was something dangerous or deadly about starfish, so they would cut the starfish into little pieces and then throw it back in the water thinking they killed the starfish. Starfish are extremely regenerative. They can basically grow an entire body back from just one limb. So cutting a starfish up into 5 or 6 pieces just means you've created 5 or 6 starfish. Unusual starfish. This is important. This means something. It was this guy, right? Found that rare starfish. My guy will be over the moon. The super spear gun is all yours. If I had the funds, I could secure an oxygen tank for you. Any chance you can help there? No. Wish I could fund this myself, but you know how it goes. Recession, budget cuts, etc., etc. In other words, max out the current cash and they'll give it to you. I don't think you have to pay for it. I think you just have to find the money necessary and then I'll give it to you. Alright, we haven't done that yet, and this one's all done. I'm not going to spend the money on health right now. Not right now. We'll fight some crab. Health conch! Oh, look at that! It's a triple shot. I hadn't even paid attention. Now that is an impressive tool. I think this is the only time you get it. I don't remember getting it in the 4th phase. Of the handful of times I've played that far. Woo! Getting close. 12 rare shells. That's what we had to find. You could trade these for something good. Like the way to beat the game. Fantastic. I know a guy who'll trade these for cash. So this oxygen tank is all yours. So we're going to use an oxygen tank to blow up the shark with explosives? What? That doesn't make sense. Ah, we do get the sub here. We have a mini sub that could be a huge help, but it went adrift at high tide. We have to go find it. You're serious about this? Yada yada. All right. Well, we're full on health. There's nothing else to buy, so let's get back out there. No, you don't. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, you ain't got nothing. Nothing! I think their truly dangerous situations involve direct encounters with Jaws, so we'll do that as soon as we have our sub. And the sub is not a one-hit shield. You get it for the rest of this mode. So we want to find it. I don't know where it's supposed to be. Yeah, and we'll go fight a starfish. Why not? All right, we've maxed out cash. Health conch! Jackie, there's something wrong with the doctor. He keeps whacking people on the head with that wooden mallet and yelling health conch. Hup, scoop it. Where is the sub? I've earned the sub. I don't know if you need it to finish this mode. Or this phase, rather. I think it's a benefit. It moves a little faster, and it's got the grenade shot. Ah! Alright, whatever. I'd fight him anyway. God, you get no time. You may not even be able to damage Jaws until you get the item. Well, no, he's going down some. Health Cog! Really should be focused on Jaws, since Jaws is all I can worry about at this point. Can't make money, nothing to buy. Need to damage him. We're doing barely anything. I want a goddamn sub. Let's fight a baby shark. Maybe that'll help us. It may also be that there's a special enemy type that I'm not seeing that we're supposed to find and kill. But I haven't seen any, so... We do know that there is a 4th level, oh god, of enemy type that we, or shark type that we saw at least once, but we haven't seen since then. That will be the one that we will have to contend with the most in the 4th phase. Those really fast, sand-colored sharks. This is not a shell hunt, so we're not really worried about picking up more of those. It's just killing these pesky pan sharks. I don't even know what color that's supposed to be. It's not quite gray, it's not quite pink. It's grink! Oh, God! Oh, it's in the shallows, too! I may lose a level here. This is super dangerous. Third phase taking a little bit of time. I was not expecting it to be this long, and I think a lot of that was just could not figure out how to find that first upgrade from the manager. A little more damage. No one can deny you got what it takes at this point. Yeah, I was just fighting Jaws. Alright. We did it. What do you got? Yeah, okay, you're the real deal. These underwater grenades will stop even the monster in its tracks. These babies ought to do it. You know the drill. Get that shark on the ropes. I don't think you have grenades as a regular swimmer. It's showtime. Give them that monster. Let's give that monster what for. He's out of stuff, and then the manager is just telling you to go find the sub, which we still haven't found yet. That's worth it. All right, let's go. There's my sub! I just need the damn sub. That's all I need. Off the shark goal! Go! Oh, there it was! It was behind me! We have not seen the most diabolical enemies yet. There will be some truly awful versions of the monsters or sea creatures that we've seen up to this point coming in the 4th phase, and they really become nearly impossible to get rid of until you get some much, much better upgrades for your equipment. And we finally got a level 4 baby shark in this one. He is dominating the screen time for the other sharks. Try to shoot them, and he's like, no, 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 you gotta shoot me. You gotta shoot me. My turn. I wanna get shot. Ah, damn it. Health conch, get up here, quick. Thank you. Oh, no, you don't. Now, another aspect that we hadn't really talked about, because it hasn't really been a factor up to this point in the game, we have not taken a single plane ride. Not one. That actually does come into play in the 4th phase. So everything that was in the original game does make a reappearance in this game, usually in some new form. There it is. Wow, you've landed a big one. Submarine big. Let's go get some... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, let's go get some energy. I don't need it. Let's go fight Jaws. Didn't hit him with a single grenade. The whole thing was I was supposed to find grenades. I want to fight him up here away from the starfish. Keep him on screen as long as possible. Her, whatever. Do the damage. Do the work. Get it done. Let's get phase 3 in the books so we can get to the last one and finish our game. Oh, hit the damn rewind again. Can't help it. It's just in my nature, my instincts. Hit the damn... Keep the finger over the left trigger button. Put it there to be used, not to be avoided. Look at that, we are close. Leaving the starfish was the right call. We got him down to almost nothing. Her. You know, the truth is, I don't know if this is male or female. I don't see a cloaca to... I don't know what they have. I don't see a hole or a fleshy knob anywhere. Come on. Nope. I love one of the conceits of this mode is you can only move horizontally as fast as the shark. So if they're moving to the right, you can't catch up by pivoting your boat left or right. As though this is how boating works. You just move it sideways on the water. Oh, oh, what a fake. What a fake out. Oh, come on. Come on. Gotcha. All right. 3rd phase over. One more phase. And then we're done. It's been years since the last Great White Incident, but the terrors of the past have returned with a vengeance. A new shark, or perhaps a ghost of one you faced before, has turned these tranquil waters into a place... Stop moving! Gonna keep doing this. Has turned these tranquil waters into a place of fear once again. It's up to you to take on the deadliest threat yet and restore peace to the ocean once and for all. Don't let the rumors scare you. Westport is open for business, and there's only 2 places you can go, including Pilot's Hangar. Go to the Beach Cafe. Thanks for stopping in. Here for a meal or just a drink. Check the board for today's specials. You can only upgrade 1 stat here. The reason for that is, unlike the other 3 phases, you have to go to both ports to get the full array of upgrades and items. So I'll do auto fire. And we will do 1, 2, 3, 4 upgrades for the energy. Back up. Go to the researcher's workshop and talk. Giant shark sighting. In these waters? You hate to see it. It's in the Bahamas, man. There's gonna be sharks everywhere. Keep fighting the good fight, my friend, and keep your powder dry. Which is supposed to be cannon powder? Like the gunpowder? I don't use a cannon. It's a monster, this shark. A situation like this calls for air superiority. Easy enough to spot the beast from above, but it's a slippery bugger. I've got just the thing. Let me know if you manage to spot the monstrosity. We'll triangulate your info. So go find Jaws and fight it, and then they will give you an upgrade, like a radar harpoon or whatever. No, Jaws, no. Not yet. Go buy the other stuff first. Only one person check here, the biologist lab. Hello, sailor. Thanks for weighing anchor in our bustling little resort. The whores are over there. A deadly shark, huh? I want to make the ocean safe again for my work and for my family. Hey there. I've been following your progress. Keep up the good work. You won't do anything for a while. But that... Oh, damn it. Get in there and buy... Welcome to our cozy little cove. Top off your tank, friend. The 2x shot can be bought here. So you don't have to worry about getting those upgrades. The auto fire and the 2x shot, already something you can buy. And you can buy a double spread. We're going to upgrade power and speed first, then we'll get the spread. We have enough. Looks like we do. Get the 2x spread and spend on the upgrade for power. All right, so we're not completely useless in the water to start, which is good because the enemies are going to be tough. We'll head back to the energy shop. And we start with jellyfish. That's probably a good start in this mode. As good as we're gonna get. These guys are easy to kill, so you can get a ton of points very quickly. You can see they... Oh, God. They do some damage. Health cock! Damn it! Oh, God. Yee! I don't care about you, manta rays. These delicious starfish are my enemy. Can you eat starfish? Is that like a food that you can eat? That's edible? And enjoyable? I mean... Edible is one thing. Actually, something you want to put in your mouth and chew is completely different. Let's do 8. I want to get to 8 for energy. Lots of health. Ocean stirs uneasily. The great white's power grows. Yes, in this mode, as you buy levels, or in the 4th and final phase, Jaws becomes more dangerous. Her actual attacks change as you level up. Nothing there. I haven't fought Jaws yet, so nothing there. It's a good thing this isn't like Earthbound, where if you got hit on the side, the attack would be like a surprise and be hit first. I don't know how that would work in Jaws, but you get what I'm saying. Phase over. Shallow water, lots of enemies swimming to the surface, very quick fight. Uh-oh. And I'm already done. And here's a new level of starfish. They actually shed smaller starfish, I think, if you shoot them enough. I might be misremembering. Actually, it might be the third phase of Starfish, now I think about it. Okay. Don't get hit! Whoa! Hard to elude. Oh, God! Stop doing that! No. That little burst of speed, too, is the extra diabolical part. Damn it! Ah, I just lost a bunch of levels. Let's go back in here and get the health back up at least. Oh, let me buy! I want to buy things from you. Let me do that. My legs and my money. I'll kick the cash onto the counter because I don't have arms anymore. Hold on, let me get my wallet out, and I have to, like, awkwardly dig it out with my toes. Some big meaty upgrades with all that cash I got. Alright, we're at level 8 with upgraded power. Speed is the only one we're missing by about 25 bucks. Car! Car! Son of a... Alright, we're fighting the starfish. There they are. Yeah, like I said, they do start dropping some lower level enemies. Just more things to shoot. Oh, God. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Go away. Why did the sharks have to ruin this? Easy money. We're almost dead. We're almost dead. Get away, get away. Get up. Oh, health conk. Oh, God. Oh! Get out of here. You ruined my fun time! Health conk? Go get some health. Ah, we can't do it here. Damn it. This is bad. This is very bad. This is a bad place to be fighting. Oh, God. Hey! Stop it! No! I don't want to lose a level! Jeez. I killed one. Let's go to shore. Can't buy health upgrades here. But we can upgrade our speed. And our power. And we can finally go all the way with the stats. There's nothing stopping us from filling out the stat bar all the way now. Okay, fine. Oh, damn it. I think I was a shark. Like one of the tiger sharks. Beach Cafe. Full health. Needed that. Really needed that. You fight in the good fight and keep your powder dry. Alright, well, we have to fight. Oh, damn it. Shallows. Not good. Oh, these guys can be hard to read, but they are easier to kill than most of the things that we find in the area. Including the crabs. Crabs are actually more dangerous than these guys here. Okay, and we're out. Go get some health. Health. And where are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Buy a little more health. How much for the next one? Use use more. Let's do this. Let's do this now. That way we have another fight in the books for Jaws, and we can use that, hopefully, to finish the mission for the triangulation of data. You see, the level 4 Manta is now aggressively hunting us. Everything is worse in this mode. This is a far cry from what you had to deal with in previous modes. Also, if I'm not mistaken, Jaws has more health in this mode than any other mode you ever see him in, or in, whatever. Also, interesting detail, never noticed this before. You get money when you shoot Jaws. They just give you money for it. Hey, good job putting some spears in Jaws' mouth. Here's 50 bucks. Not even damaging Jaws. I'm still getting money for it. Ah, there's one of the dangerous crabs. That one can shoot bubbles that will hit you all the way up near the surface, and you do not want to get hit by those bubbles. Very bad. Very dangerous. Damn it. Alright. Another narrow escape. Reported back to the port. Back up. Over. Oh, you little dick. Are gonna get hit. Jaws is coming, and there's the 4th level of jellyfish. Oh god, Jaws! Surprise, Jaws! We're gonna die here. I can't avoid contact with the jellyfish enough. Oh god. Oh! It's funny to think about it because, you know, this is not the kind of game that you would associate, not this particular version, but the original game, that you would associate with the company that I'm about to name. But apparently the rights to produce the original Jaws game were picked up by, of all developers, Atlas. I died. Damn it! You little bastard. Alright, let's go buy our health back. Alright, we're at level 8, so I need to buy 3 levels for power and speed still. Fighting the good fight, my friend. Keep your powder dry. Well done, friend. You'll find this radio harpoon a big help. Yes, I will. How's the view down there? All shipshape and Bristol fashion from up here. You want to do something about the Great White, you should familiarize yourself with local sea life. In other words, fight one of everything. Or however many of everything before they give you what you're looking for. So now we see what we're fighting and not just blobs of enemies wandering around. Alright, let's upgrade some stuff. Power. Speed. Power. And upgrade that one. Let's talk to the biologist. The shark is a monster! We need to dust off our research sub if you want to stand a chance out there. Yes, we do. Need a little more info on the conditions down there. Keep gathering data, please. How often do you think the members of the cast for the next generation had to correct themselves when they would refer to data as data? Or did they? Were there people who all the time just said data instead of data when they talked to them? Like, if it's something that silly, would they fuss over it? Would that be something that they would have some concerns that pronunciation needed to be perfect? I would ask why these jellyfish are all so damn dirty, but, I mean, not all of them are, like, see-through trash bags. Didn't kill a single one, but we got plenty of money anyway. Alright, so speed. Power. Speed. Do we do one more round of power and speed? No, we can only do one more round. Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we're level with energy. Let's go ahead and bump into the power. And we'll do one more speed at least before we go anywhere else. Oh, these are dangerous. They're the level 2 or 3 crab. Not the really dangerous ones, but still, crabs are dangerous regardless. I mean, they pinch. And it hurts! That's always one of those creatures that I just was like, I don't understand the fascination. But apparently people like keeping not just like hermit crabs or one of these other just throw it in the tank and stare at it type creatures for a pet. There are people who will like take care of like proper crabs and feed it, and like apparently the way to make the crabs like you more is to brush their shell with a toothbrush, because they can feel that. All I would think is this is just the toothbrush isn't to be used to make them feel good. It's to smear delicious butter on their shell. So I can eat them later. Look, the reality of the situation is we as humans need to get used to the idea that eventually we may be forced to start growing and eating bugs for sustenance, because bugs are everywhere. And food, as traditionally grown, we will outgrow eventually the ability to grow it. So we need to learn how to eat bugs. All kinds of tough creatures swim around here. Take it slowly. There's many fish in the sea, they say, but only one of you. Say we even the odds. You're gonna clone me and then have 2 people out there? I hear there's a certain type of crab whose shell can be honed into a weapon. Be on the lookout. Upgrade my energy. We'll do like one or 2 more and then go back. And the super dangerous mantas are back now. Hard to kill. Very hard to kill. I have not killed a goddamn thing down here yet. There we go. Because these super mantas are dominating the fight. A little cape on them, like Superman, but manta and evil. So Bizarro, super bad, manta bad, whatever. Damn it! You and the sharks! And there's a crab that's level 3, I think. Oh, it's the 4 crab. God, this is just the worst. It's all the bad things in one screen. Oh, damn it. Don't touch him. Actually, we should be trying to do it like this, so I can hit him at his peak and the bubble. Oh, he left. Alright, whatever. This should be enough info for any sub-captain to work with. Oh, well, let's go get our sub. Wasn't here, was it? Nope. And we can't buy the health because we're too low. Oh, God. It's a level 3 starfish! This is bad. So, we're gonna call... we're gonna call nothing because I didn't hit the button. About to say, we're going to call an audible, and one of the rare audibles that we would call in the game. Apparently, they decided that you should be able to get out of certain dangerous encounters in this game. If you pause, you can just return to the ship. I didn't do it. Oh well. We'll learn. I do need to kill some things to get some money. Goddamn giant, super fast mantas dominating the fights. What we may need to do is we may need to get into another encounter with Jaws and just pump some shots into her. Because that is how you're going to get a ton of money if you're not killing anything. Damn it. Seashells are worth some serious cash now. Health conk! Gotcha. Health conk! You should have the lay of the land, or sea, by now. Well, you certainly demonstrated your bona fides in my book. Here, this receiver will be a huge help. It's a big ocean out there. I have a few tricks up my sleeve, but I want something in return. I'm looking to add a little special something to my collection. You'll know it when you see it. Alright, well, let's go recover our goddamn power and speed. Look at this crab chasing me. Ah, there was the one that we needed. Ah, crap. Yeah, do that. That's all we have the money for. Health conk! We need to find that super crab. There he is. Come here. Get your ass over here and stop running! Of course. Well, it's gel or starfish at least. These are easy enough to take care of. And lucrative. I'll take these guys on all day. Look at that. Look at that. And there's a couple of the higher level ones out here now. They will crap the level 2 starfish out if you shoot them. So it's just kind of like a nice, never-ending loop of things to shoot and get some cash from. But you do have to work with them quickly because they will disappear if you don't kill them fast enough, just like everything else. Gotcha. Oh god, we're close to dying. That's not good! Damn it. Oh, God. Oh, it didn't go down. All right, whatever. Some of my stats are not degenerating over time, which I am happy about. And maybe the game's way of saying that they don't want to keep punishing you for death. Okay, I think this is enough to go on. Here, this sub should help protect you from whatever you find out there. I think it gives you some defensive stability. I don't know that for certain. Hey there, I've been following your progress. Keep up the good work. Nothing new? Oh, conks and Jaws. Conks and Jaws. Friday nights at 5 p.m. on CBS. Conks and the Jaws. And we got the grenades, which I hadn't really been using, but we should be shooting Jaws as well, because he gives you money. Money, Jaws. Money, me. It's the line from It's Always Sunny when they're trying to con people into giving Charlie's mom money because she has cancer. Money me. Money a needing lot now. They're like, Charlie must have written that part. Oh, God. Don't die. Don't you dare die. Damn it! I can't stop running into things. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, I did lose a level. My health is going way down now, too. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. Level 9 for health. Let's go fix that. Special jelly! I say that in the convenience, or not the convenience store, the grocery store all the time. I'll walk in and I see they have like elderberry jam. Special jelly! Damn it! Stop touching me! I'm gonna lose another freaking level! Alright, let's go by what we lost. I am not making money. I am losing money and energy. Please let me go to the other damn shop. No! Really should be picking up the conch shells, because they're worth 400 bucks each, which is a lot of cash. Oh, like this, right here. Grab that. An easy 4. The special jelly. I don't know what the special jelly will do for me, but... Besides, make me less hungry. God damn it. I hate to say it, but now the character's movement speed is too high, because I keep bumping into stuff by accident. I can't make it back to the shore. Or the other shop. Now the health is going to cost me like 200 bucks, because every time I try to get to it, I run into another fight. Well, there's the special crap I needed to kill. You can see they cranked up his damage. Or his defense, rather, or health, or whatever you want to call it. Make sure he's extra spicy to kill. Well, I'll definitely be able to buy most of the health I've lost back now. If I survive. if I survive this goddamn crab. This nightclub flashy space crab. There we go. Got him. Now we can go back to the Westport and hopefully buy like 8 upgrades for my health. Wow, the crab claw is sharp. Seems useful. I know. Yes, I saw the starfish too, but we're not doing that until I get my health back. Damn it. Alright. I'm looking at a little special something. Alright, yeah, whatever. That'll sort it. Right. This should make those sea beasties think twice about tangling with you. How's the view down there? Alright, he's not adding it. I'm gonna level all, just as far as I can go with this. Need health, badly. Alright, so we're now level with power and speed, and I can't go any further. Let's go find that stupid starfish, if we can. I want to fight you. I will fight that. Whatever it is. Let's see these guys again. All the damage. All of it. God, I'm taking so much damage. Just contact damage over and over. Health conk! Oh, damn it. And I died. I'm never gonna recover! The game? Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. And we're fighting Jaws. Well, the good news is I can fire a ton of shots at Jaws and get money for it. In theory. Some conks. Some seafloor conks. There we go. Come on. Don't you do... Oh, you son of a... Yeah, that's it. Follow nothing. You got nothing. I have to fight the sand-colored shark now. Health conk! Still way too damn hard to kill. Once we get up to the max power level, I'll really be able to rip through guys, but as you can see, I'm constantly losing my damn life, so I keep getting reset. I can't make any damn progress. But now we should be able to do something with the cash that I've accumulated. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Get out. I need to get out of here. All right, we're good. Damn it! Oh, you bastard! Get rid of this damn crab. Ah, he's gone. Please? Son of a bitch. Nope. See, energy conk. Oh, that's a level 4 starfish that we found. Hot. Can't speak anymore. Now imagine if they had built the original game around enemies that were this hard to evade, and you still only could take a single hit. I don't think anyone would ever have finished this game, including myself. Avoiding a single hit is damn near impossible for me. Starfish certainly seems like something special. I only found it by accident. I wasn't even trying to do that. Alright, get back here so I can buy a bunch of things. Just overwhelm them with purchases. Or not. We're not. Well, no, we're gonna fall short. And get power up. That's it. Oh, whoa, we had just enough. Just enough. Alright, back at it. Health conk! Money conk! Any more conks? Delicious free conks. Let's go turn in the whatever we had, the starfish. Magnificent! Never seen one like that. This tracker is all yours, but hardly seems like you need it. We'll see. A blinded predator is a weakened predator. Let's see if we can drum up some cash for some strobes, which is why you had strobes in the first game, although it wasn't a strobe that was affecting the shark. It was literally, he swallowed something that was electrocuting him, her, whatever, and driving it out of the water. Strobes sure ain't cheap these days. We'll definitely need to work for them. Nothing from him. We are out of cash. don't have enough to level my health, do I? Just barely. So now the various sea creatures are stuck in place. We can pick and choose which ones we want to fight and get some free health and money upgrades by buying. Got an oxygen tank I use for underwater research, but it was stolen by a rogue manta. Oh, there's the manta. And it's not going to be an easy fight because, of course, they throw a bunch of sharks and other things that can hunt you down. Health conk! Get that health. Get that health, you son of a... Keep forgetting I have grenades I can shoot down, too. Health conk! I haven't seen the manta yet. I've seen plenty of sharks. Nope, no, damn it. There's the manta. And I died to the manta. Fart knocker! I just want to kill manta. Not you! You're not even part of the good stuff. Focus on Jaws, but this is gonna be tough because I have all kinds of things on screen now. Health conk! Funny thing is, once we actually get to the point where we really can start killing enemies quickly, Jaws will level up again. I just can't keep my damn health up. Short by 2 points. I should just max health. Of course. Oh god, right into it. I've killed a jellyfish, at least. So one of the missions involved me having to kill one of every type of enemy. I've at least killed one of the jellyfish, which are damn near impossible to damage because they move too much. Oh god. Health conk! God damn it. Oh, no. Let's return to the ship before I die. Oh, crap. All right, continue. Go to the surface. Return to the ship. Whew. Not going back for that health conk. Get to shore. Whoa, boy. Yes, please. 1 health. There's 2 more we can get. We gotta get it. All right, let's go after the manta. God damn it. I brushed the shark. Barely touched it, and I lost like 7 pips. Just too damn hard. Too damn hard. Oh god, it's so shark heavy. I just want to kill the manta. I don't even care about you guys. You're not the target. You can see the sub, if it does add defense, barely did anything of note to help. And we got the Manta down. Oh yeah. Thanks for the upgrade, rare Manta. Ah, damn it. Nope. Return to the ship. We're not doing that. Not in the shallows. I don't want to die. We need a little bit more. Okay, I'm working on it. Go to the other one. Got it. The hell are the enemies? Oh, money. Cut through the middle. Can't begin to guess what a Manta wanted with an oxygen can, but it's yours now. Hey there! I've been following your progress. Okay, he's not giving me anything. Power. I want power. Power me. God damn it. Stop popping where I'm landing, guys. Kill them all. Got the health cock! Ooh, we are going to be real close to maxing my power, and that may be the move here. Speed, I'm not too worried about, but the power stat, I absolutely need to crank to the max right now. Well, you saw that. He tried to plan on me. He tried to plan an attack on me, and he didn't do it. Get down here so we can kill you. Gotcha. You should be able to afford a boatload of strobes now. Well, I'm not giving him that money. It's my money. I earned it. Power. Power. Oh, not quite. All right, speed. Whatever. Real close to maxing, though. Crabs are dangerous. We stay the hell away. Because I'm scared. Won't worry about the health. Not a big deal. This will buy enough strobes to dazzle a whole school of sharks. Pod? Herd? I don't actually know what you call a group of them. We can amass enough pulped jellyfish. I should be able to rig up a simple signaling device. I don't know how you would rig up a signaling device by blending jellyfish. What? Stupid. Suppose you could manage that in your boat, but I have a better idea. I hope you're not afraid of heights. In other words, you now have access to the plane if you pay a certain amount, and he'll do this. We have a goal here. We have to hit 21 to meet whatever objective he's trying to complete. Which we should get. I don't think that's going to be a problem, but we'll see. We'll see. We have 3 more passes. We're going to clean up here. Bing. And clean up here. We got it. So the rest is just gravy. Go, 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 go. Hup. Oh, wow! What bad luck. I got nothing on that pass. They went between all of them. Now you can call in the pilot's plane. Time to earn your wings. So what that does is he will give you, for $5,000, a flyby over Jaws. And you can use that to damage Jaws without, repercussion, because Jaws can't jump out of the water to hit you. But you got to pay $5,000 to do it, so it's not easy to get what you need to do so. The researcher. Fair plays for suckers, eh? Let's give that monstrosity a taste of his own medicine. Alright, so let's go back. Oh, look at that. Look at we'll do this. We're gonna get fought by Jaws. This is a bad idea. But Jaws will also give us a chance to do some damage on him and get money in the process, so. Logic to my logic. Oh god, I'm about to get hit. Oh! Jeez. Cutting it close. Alright, let's go back and get the health. I have enough to buy the last upgrade. Now I can just get health upgrades whenever I need, or health refills whenever I need for $1,000. Waves crash and roar, the behemoth's might reaches its peak. So there is your last upgrade for the shark. What do you say? Oh. Stupid. So you gotta fight a jellyfish in order to get an upgrade for your sub. Again, none of this stuff makes any damn sense. Alright, we have one more power upgrade and then 3 speed, and we're done. Hey there, I've been following your progress. He's not giving us anything. Find jellyfish. Find jellyfish. Find conchs! Aw, damn it. I wanted the conchs. I'm greedy and hungry for conch. You see, we're shredding enemies now. Guys that used to give us so much trouble to kill before are much, much faster to kill. Much easier to kill, whatever. And you see that Jaws' movements have become far more erratic so that it's harder to actually get a bead on him and shoot him. So everything has been laid out against you in terms of fighting Jaws. It's this is the worst that your encounters will get. Moves erratically and still does those really fast shooting attacks or charging attacks. Oh god, that was close. Didn't mean that. Health? Oh, damn it. Still getting money for shooting Jaws, which is good. Special shell! Wow, this treasure must be worth a fortune. Maybe there's more. Well, let's go back to shore, get some health, and then find out. Crazy as it sounds, jellyfish tentacles are incredible at reinforcing subhulls. Keep hunting. No, they're not. That's not how that works. This mechanism costs a pretty penny, but I know a broker who will pay dearly for rare treasures. Like the one I have right here? It's not... You gotta get like 3? We'll buy up the rest of our upgrades. Gotta go power first and foremost. Power is the most important stat. Alright, yeah, we'll be back for speed later. Let's go find the shells. Oh, damn it! Oh, you dirty bitch. Right now he's got a mechanic where he's turning around halfway just to screw with you if you're trying to dodge under or above him. Health conch! Got the crabs. I want that health conch. Get that health conch. Just trying to cut around the other way. Well, maybe not. Health conk! I haven't found a whole lot of jellyfish to take advantage of what he's talking about. Yep. Important conk. More money. Jellyfish. Jellyfish. You're not the special one. I'll fight you anyway. Oh god, it's in the shallows! Health conk! Oh god. Just menacing. So much crap going on the screen. Oh god, and it's a crab too. Alright, I got them. I was like, this is gonna be a pain in the ass dealing with the crab at the same time, but he died very quickly. Should be able to make a nice sturdy sub now. Okay. Yes. Phew, that's a lot of lost loot. We got enough now. Oh, get in there, you dummy. This is just what the doctor ordered. The sub can now withstand twice as much damage, so you just halved your damage. Ah, look at those gems glitter. This was a shell, not a gem. Perfect for the collector's aquarium. Here's that add-on for you. Right then, that's everything sorted on my end. Godspeed, friend. It's time to turn the hunter into the hunted. And we're full on health. So we'll go buy the last 2 upgrades for speed. And then we should have everything we need to take on Jaws. Or at least try. Alright. We're not gonna have enough for the last one. Which is 4,000 for a speed upgrade. Why is that the most important stat? I hate the thought of violence, but I know a guy who can arm us with depth charges to get the upper hand. We gotta go find more damn rare seashells. Oh, you bastards. And in the shallows. Look at that. I'm killing the level 3 sharks in one shot. Like I said, power is the most important stat, man. That should be enough rare shells to satisfy the collector. Barely did anything, but whatever. Last speed upgrade, and I think you'll find that was worth the trouble. These depth charges are going to be a game changer. So what this does is when you encounter Jaws in the boat, you drop a charge from your ship, and it blows up once it hits a certain depth, or it might even be the bottom of the seafloor. And that causes like 2 or 3 hits, pips of health from Jaws' health meter go down. Depth charges don't do the job, nothing will. Track that monster down. Stat! And I don't think there was anything else at the biologist, but we'll check. There you go. We can trick out the sub with a top-of-the-line weapon system, but it's going to be expensive. You in? The Oceanic Department is paying generously for hard facts to keep about the Great White. Keep collecting info. In other words, fight Jaws a bunch. Go get some health before we fight Jaws. Up, health! All right, now we fight Jaws. So there's your depth charge. And watch carefully. Yeah, see? Tried everything and took Jaws down by like 3 pips. Damn it! One tail fin swipe took me down like 7 hits. It's insane. There's too much damage potential on them. Health, 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 health. There we go. Ow! Get away from me! Don't you touch. Bad touch. Oh, God. Can we get out? No, because there's no escape from Jaws. Now to fight this to the end. Continue. But it's over. Get health. Oh, jeez. Alright. I don't think anyone else has anything for you. You can see Jaws took quite a bit of damage from that depth charge. Let's call in the plane. Well, no, because we want this. We want to get the sub. We will have to fight Jaws a few more times in order for that to happen. All right, Jaws. Come on. Fight me here. And... Jesus, why do you always do this to me? I deserve better. I deserve to be loved. Stop doing that every time. All they'll give me is health conks. Not enough. Not enough. I need health. Go get health. I almost have enough to do passes over the shark a couple of times, which will help. I will say, they didn't make it the easiest thing in the world to actually hit Jaws, which sucks. But you can. That was a dirty trick game. Yeah, how's that feel? Bastard. I'm not even gonna get this top-of-the-line sub-weapon, or whatever it is they were talking about. I'm gonna end up taking Jaws down right here. Unless the jellyfish get the hell out of the way. Alright. Go to the thing. Yeah, I know. Alright. And... maybe it has to do with the plane. We'll call the plane. I may not get the final upgrade for the sub. I don't think we need it. We could do this. Excellent timing. Just spotted the beast. Hop in and we'll have a go at him. See? It's the plane mode, but you're just dropping bombs on Jaws, and you have a time limit there. The jellyfish aren't helping anything. Killing them doesn't benefit you in any way. Damn it. Stop eluding hits! Oh, gotcha! Gotcha! We're almost done, buddy! Alright, ran out of time, but if we do one more pass, we probably will beat him, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's finish this thing. Oh, come on. Seriously? Oh, so close. Get your ass back here, you little bastard. Got him? Oh, that's gotta be it. Come on, game. Seriously? I have to be in the water to finish it. That's dumb. I shouldn't have even bothered with the money then. I only want to fight one thing, and that is Jaws, or whatever it takes to get the sub upgrade. So come on, let's do this. That'll be enough to finish him, honestly. That'll shock him 3 points worth and he'll go down. Done. Alright, so, this is just like the original game. You have to impale Jaws with your bowsprit, and you have to strobe him out of the water to do so. But thankfully, they give you a radical big change here. If Jaws touches your ship, you lose one strobe. So you gotta take the shot when you get it. Stay back. Oh, come on! That was in the butter zone! That should have been a kill. The game screwed me. Come on. Come on. I don't know what I did wrong there. I got him. The game just decided not to give me the shot. Now you're going to fight me again, bro. Don't screw me this time, game. Oh, I didn't do that. Almost over. Come on. Smile, you son of a... Hey! That's game. The end. Just like the original, you see the shark fall to the bottom of the ocean, and then you get your plane over flight of the ocean into the horizon. Ta-da! We did it! We beat Jaws, the retro edition, or enhanced edition, depending on what mode you're talking about. Alright, so, obviously they changed quite a bit in the original game, but they didn't do a ton of changes to the music or graphics. In fact, they changed basically nothing. They just did a couple palette swaps. The main thing that they changed was they added a bubble. That was about it. Graphically, at least. Music-wise, I don't think they crafted a single new tune. It was just using existing assets in new ways. It is something I'm familiar with, because I certainly do a lot of that as part of editing for my channel here. So let's go ahead and do... I think we're going to do a review. An actual review. Not just for the original game, but for the Enhanced Edition, because this is one of those rare occasions where we actually got to go through the entirety of the game, so I can offer my feelings on what happened with the game in an actual review fashion. So let's go ahead and do a round of the good, the bad, and the ugly. The good is that the original game had a very simple and satisfying hook to it. Shoot some stingrays and jellyfish to collect conch shells, collect the radar to track Jaws, then build power by visiting the 2 ports until you are strong enough to damage the shark and advance to a final face-off. The action was not terribly intense because you could only take 1 hit before losing a life, forcing players to play carefully and not take unnecessary risks. The enhanced version changes this dynamic by making enemies faster and more aggressive, but offsets this change by giving players a health meter and eliminating the extra lives. It works out to be a net positive in that you can't lose hours of progress by dying 3 times and getting a game over screen, but the lack of that finality also means players will be more reckless in general. It's a worthwhile trade if more players can finish the game ultimately. I like that they added side quests to the game that allow players to upgrade their equipment in meaningful ways, like adding an auto-fire effect, a pingable radar that locates free conchs to collect, and changing the sub from a losable pickup to a permanent defensive upgrade when you find it. The rewards do feel like they enhance your survivability, encouraging players to complete the side quests instead of just rushing to face Jaws. The few enemy types that players face are given a great amount of behavioral variety thanks to the new leveling system. Stingrays now move in a wave pattern, making them harder to hit. Jellyfish breach the surface of the water and then come barreling back down to the seafloor. Tiger sharks now chase the player more aggressively, changing directions and elevation without leaving the screen. Jaws now behaves more erratically to fool players by doing fake-outs and swimming away, charging at incredible speed and seemingly ignoring the player only to turn around and give chase. And the game even repurposed the starfish and crabs to become dangerous new enemies to fight. Again, we'll cover this in the bad. The lack of new assets is disappointing, but what they did with the existing assets was good enough to keep each phase feeling fresh and distinct. The leveling system for the player is a fun expansion on the power system in the original, repurposing conchs into a source of money along with defeated enemies and any hits landed on Jaws, which can be traded in for a single point added to one of 3 stats: power, energy, and speed. Stats are simple to grasp and all provide crucial boosts at a reasonable price, at least early on. Generally, each enemy encounter nets the player enough money to boost at least 1 stat, and often more than 1, so you level up very quickly. Penalty for dying is reasonable. You lose 1 point from each of your stats, but you can still buy those lost points back, so the penalty is not insurmountable. As far as the bad, as I mentioned before, all the changes in the enhanced version involve the reuse of existing assets. Absolutely no new assets, those being audio or graphics, were ever created. No new enemies, no new weapon types or ships, not even a new map. It's the same area through all 4 phases. Considering how much the game costs, I believe I paid $40 for it, you would expect a little more effort to be put into creating a new experience as opposed to what it actually is, which is just the same game with a few minor tweaks. The game is structured in 4 phases, representing the 4 films in the franchise, with each phase featuring mild references to characters or plot beats in the films. That would have been a great idea, except they fumbled the final fight with Jaws in each phase, making them too easy and not at all related to the actual endings for each film, with the exception being Jaws the Revenge. You aren't blowing up an oxygen tank that Jaws ate by shooting it. You aren't tricking Jaws into biting a power cable, and you aren't pulling the pin on a grenade inside of Jaws' mouth. In the first 3 phases, all you do is hit the strobe while Jaws is inside the white square reticle, and then hitting the button again while the shark is breaching. That's it. There's almost no challenge aside from shrinking the shrinking reticle in each phase, because it starts fairly large and then it gets progressively smaller in each new phase. This goes back to the no new assets issue. If they aren't going to create anything new, why reference the specific endings of each film and then not let the player actually do them? That was a bad call. In every phase, they give you some snippet or tidbit of what happened in the original films. In the first phase, they tell you, oh, hey, you might want to use this oxygen tank to last longer out in the water, or whatever excuse it is. It's meant to tell you that, hey, you're putting oxygen tanks on the boat so that you can kill Jaws by stuffing one in its mouth and then shooting it. In the second one, they give you cable cutters so that you can let loose the power cable that Jaws would eventually bite in the second movie. In the third one, apparently someone had the brilliant idea to try to throw a grenade at Jaws and kill it that way. And then that guy ended up getting eaten, and someone noticed that there were grenades inside Jaws' mouth that they could reach using a pole, pulled the pin, and then the grenade blew up and killed Jaws. You get bits of all of those, and you never actually do any of that stuff. You just do the same ending all 4 times. The only difference being you never stab Jaws with the bowsprit in the other 3 phases, just the last one. I don't think they should have bothered with all that detail if they weren't going to make it a part of the gameplay. Even at max power, Jaws takes an unusually high number of shots to weaken to the point of entering the final showdown, slowing the gameplay down unnecessarily. I get it, the big baddie should be tough to beat, but what's the point of creating a stat system if maxed out power still means you're barely scratching Jaws? I should feel deadly when I'm at max level. Not capable, but still no threat to the big shark. That doesn't make any damn sense. Why bother building up your power if you're not actually affecting how much damage Jaws receives? They needed to make it a little bit more damaging to the big baddie. Some of the missions had needlessly obscure objectives, like collect more data for me, or I lost my keys somewhere, and players are expected to just stumble into the solution to these. Clear objectives couldn't have been that hard to write into the game, and they generally weren't that obscure. There were plenty of missions that were easy enough to figure out. Go find this special starfish, or collect seashells. Those were easy enough to understand. The poorly explained quests just felt like padding to stretch out the total playtime by keeping the player running in circles looking for the right answer. They needed to make those a little more explicit. As far as the ugly, there were some graphical glitches that were a part of the original game that didn't get cleaned up for the port, which was a bummer. Namely, the poorly centered screen and the scrolling artifacts on the right edge of the screen. Also, players cannot reach shells that fall just off the right edge of the screen, but the ones that fall off the left edge, you can pick those up no problem. That doesn't break the game, neither do the artifacts that appear on the right edge, but I would have liked to have seen them fixed. If you're going to go through the effort to change how the game runs, why wouldn't you fix something that simple? The plane, which provided players with a chance to score bonus conks in the first game, only appears in the fourth and final phase and is used to attempt to damage Jaws before the final encounter for a fee. And it is not cheap, nor is it easy to actually hit Jaws. I don't know how they could have made it make sense to appear in all four phases, but I wish it were utilized more. Maybe include one mission in each phase that involved thinning out a particular enemy from the waters, be it jellyfish or rays or even tiger sharks. Only seeing it once or twice at the end of the game was a bummer. It was a very prominent part of the original game because every 3 encounters were broken up with another flyover with a plane so that you got bonus conks, basically. As crucial to the game as it was, I would have liked to have seen some more upgrades for your ship. Increased movement speed, tanking one extra hit when Jaws attacks, or maybe even a deployable shark cage or barrels to keep Jaws away while you're submerged. As it stands, all the upgrades seem to be for you, and the boat is just incidental to your work. Let me make the orca badass. I say the orca, that was really the ship in the first movie, and that was it. I do understand, yeah, technically the depth charges count as an upgrade for the main ship, but that was it. Everything else was just stuff that affected you and only you, and that was it. Yeah, I think they missed an opportunity to make the ship something that you could have used a lot more effectively in each encounter that you had in the game, and they just didn't do anything. One final nitpick, both ports should have been open throughout the game. There was no reason to limit access until the final phase. Again, it just made trips back to the port take longer and felt like padding out the experience. Splitting mission givers between the two ports was fine. Just let me use the nearer of two ports if I'm in a bind. All right, let's give the game a score. We do our score in Randars, 1 to 10. I can't remember if we did a score for the initial look at Jaws that I did years ago. If I didn't, I'd say it was a fun but shallow game with limited replay once you figured out how to beat Jaws. And it felt like that was the main thing that people had a problem with. They could survive for hours going back and forth between ports, trading in conch shells, finding the sub, shooting standard grunts, and even the tiger sharks. And for whatever reason, that final phase against Jaws was just too hard for people to figure out. Once you know how to do it, the game is very easily completed, as we saw during the video today, in maybe 15-20 minutes. I liked it, but I've always said that games can be dumb fun and still receive mediocre scores. I would say the original Jaws is no more than a 7 Randars. The Enhanced Edition makes some great changes like the side missions, the new leveling system, and changing enemy AI, but also makes some questionable changes like dumbing down the fights with Jaws too much, trying to tie in the plot for each movie into the phases, but doing so in a very clumsy way, not creating any new assets for the game, and making some side missions unnecessarily obscure. It's a longer experience, and the wealth of save options, elimination of extra lives, and even a rewind button that I didn't really need means that more players are likely to complete the game. But I would say the positives and the negatives are a wash for scoring purposes, and the Enhanced Edition still lands at 7 Randars. I really needed more if they wanted to lean into the actual plots. Crude pixelated cutscenes, final encounters that played out consistent with what happened in the films, and maybe even some new maps for the different locations. Because while the first two films take place in, I think it's supposed to be like a Martha's Vineyard type area. I know the first one, they called it Amity Island. I don't know if that's a real place or if that's just a made up one, but two films took place there. But then the third one was at like a SeaWorld park, and the fourth one took place in the Bahamas. So they could have and probably should have had new maps for those last two phases, and they didn't put them in. The recycled feel of everything new in the game is a bummer. Why bother releasing an enhanced version of the game, quoties, if the existing assets feel stretched to their absolute limits? It would be like an enhanced version of Super Mario Brothers that added new enemies, quoties, but the added new enemies are all Goombas and Koopas, now in 18 different hues. that's really not adding new enemies. 7 Randars, an average game made exactly as average as before with an enhanced edition. If you liked the original Jaws, you'll probably like this new version, but I don't think it's going to draw in any new customers. If you remember playing it in the past and wanted to check it out, now you have a modern digital version of the game to look at, or physical if you go to limited run games when they finally start selling it. I know I first found out about the game on their website when they were trying to get people to pre-order the digital, not the digital, the physical versions. And I think I picked up one that had like all the extra stuff in it. Like it has like a lunchbox and like a keychain and a little light up pixel standee of Jaws popping out of the water. Uh, it's not even supposed to be out until sometime next year. And then I found out that the digital version came out back in February and said, well, what am I waiting for? Let's just go ahead and buy the game now. But yeah, I enjoy it. I like the original Jaws. I think this was a fun experience. I'm glad we got to do the full playthrough of it today. If you didn't like the game when it first came out, I don't know if the changes here are going to be enough to persuade you to check it out again. So yeah, 7 Randars. All right, that is going to do it for this extra long video. I do know that we kind of prefaced it with a celebration of the 250th birthday of the United States of America, based on the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And we didn't really do a whole lot that had anything to do with that, but I thought it would be fun to do a playthrough of Jaws, and I figured this would be a perfect time to do it because in the history of American cinema, Jaws is a very important film. So, American history of film, America history, period. I don't know. We talked a little bit about the history of the country and my uh, proximity to important areas and events in American history. So I think that was a close enough tie-in to justify the look at the game today. All right, that's going to do it for this extra long look at Jaws, the Retro Edition. As always, I do appreciate each of you watching, and I will see you next time.